Hello. I'm just trying to get all the audio balances sorted out. Don't know if you can hear the game audio that's coming through right. Where have you gone? Hmm. Let's just switch to let's see if we can. Yeah, I think I have to. I've been changing around a number of the settings. Because I've been. Is that working? Trying to sort out, hopefully. Completely failed at my first few attempts. Um, I'm aiming to try and get a capture of my phone alongside this so I can um, do like reactions as well as gaming, hopefully at the same time, because there's a lot of moments in. So let's get this switch camera. That'll do, I think. Hello, hi, hello, bonjour, welcome. Um, yeah, because I want to get on to doing gaming and also do reacting to some like, news, updates, things, ongoings in the world and related to gaming as well and such. Maybe stay away from some of the stuff in the world because it's a bit weird at the moment with a lot of stuff that's going on. Um, I don't know, try and keep it at least a bit more fun and nice. Um, yeah, we're not doing Destiny. I was just trying to get some sound there so we could try and get the volume all right for yourselves. But yeah, I spent the last few hours trying to get this all set up with the mobile. I wanted to get some sort of like phone link thing that is built into the the phone and the laptop. Um, and I kind of got it a bit. I was able to get the screen on there, but I was having a lot of trouble with getting the audio both to yourselves and to me to listen. Um, not much use if only one of us can hear it. But I've been having a lot of trouble with my setup so far in getting everything. But thankfully the basics are still all here. That's all working fine, well and dandy. Um, yeah, so today we'll be carrying on with Persona 5 Royal. I've been procrastinating a lot, honestly, the past 3 weeks on trying to get back into doing a bit of this stream. Um, it's not good. I've been going through like so many different games to come back to as well, from Demon Souls to the Mega Man Battle Network series, and just it's been a good 3 weeks since I've done a stream, so it's probably better to at least try and have a degree of consistency here with getting the next part of Persona 5 Royal out to you guys. Um, Hopefully you will enjoy this stream. If you do, obviously give us a follow if you can. It's much appreciated. Um, this should be the second episode to go up on YouTube. Once I've got 5 good streams going on, I'm going to upload them to the tube and get that started. Um, I've had some more ongoing thoughts with some of my other content as well. Because of course I've got the card pack openings that I haven't done in a while. Um, I'm thinking of trying maybe in a sort of one of the short formats to do some of like the cooking bits that I've wanted to do. Because really, if you're trying to like demonstrate a good bit of cooking, you can like cut out a lot of it and just show like the basic methodology, what it's meant to look like before and after, what you're using, um, and give a basic breakdown of what's going on. And I think that could fit a lot better in shorts and just it'll be something nice to share with people. It's not to say like not that you don't know anything yourself, but it's like here's what I do with my cooking, and maybe you can like give commentary back on things you do yourselves with the same dishes. I'm always willing to learn myself, and hopefully, maybe some of the things that I do will help yourselves as well. Um, no, don't move there. Go back. Go back. Go back. Look at this. So just get the game loaded up for you. And hokey pokey. So hopefully this is a good volume for yourselves. I'm still trying to learn a bit about getting myself to project my voice a bit better as well, getting the volumes right with this. At the bit, I've got a bit of an earpiece set up so I can at least hear things on my phone. Try it. I mean, I don't know. Like, I had the bear in prior, and he said at a point it was like way too loud. But at least to my hearing on that's not coming through too loud on the Twitch. Hello. Ha. He. Ha. So like, hello, I'm not used to projecting my voice. Come on. Ha. Okay, well, hello.
I should write something.
What is it now? It's written LeBlanc. I'll just get that. Usually when I'm playing this by myself, I'll give the character their name from like one of the sources, whether it's the anime or manga. There's like a few different names for them now, I believe. And where will it? Live an honest student life. We're going into school, so we're doing. There we go. We're so durable. Have you just come back? I actually can't. I have to think about tomorrow. I should go out another time. Think about tomorrow. Oh wait. Oh. Probably have to go to sleep. Yeah. Those clear instructions, please. I feel exhausted. Maybe it's because of all the weird stuff that's been happening to me. Yeah, let's go to sleep. Come on.
About time you've come to. On your feet, inmate. Our master wishes to speak with you. It's for your own sake that you take his words to heart.
First off, let us celebrate our reunion. Oh, you've awakened to your powers, and special ones at that. Your rehabilitation can finally begin.
Rehabilitation?
There is no need to understand it all for the time being. You will be training the power
See,
of
I never
persona,
trust people like
which
that.
you
What
have
are you saying? No
awakened
need to understand.
Personas are, in other
Well,
words,
you're
a
literally
mask,
trying to control
an
me with
armor of the
lack of
heart when
information.
confronting worldly matters. I have high expectations for you.
What do you mean?
There is no need to worry. You will learn when the time comes. By the by, have you come to appreciate the Metaverse Navigator? Using it
The hell
will
do you talk
allow
about,
you to
Metaverse
come and go
Navigator?
between reality and palaces.
I mean, we've got some weird doohickey thing.
I bestowed it to you as a means to train you as a thief.
The Metaverse
Yeah, you
Navigator
just
is
fail
a
to
gift
actually
from our
tell us about
master.
any of this?
You better take care in using it, inmate. Devote yourself to your training so that you may become a fine thief.
It must be disheartening to make use of the Metaverse Navigator alone. Should there be others who would prove beneficial to you, I will grant it to them as well. This is all for you to grow as a most excellent thief.
It's time. Go back and enjoy whatever rest you might have.
Hopefully the balance is alright for the sound, but I think I'll have to try and get feedback. I mean, to me, for what I'm getting, I think it is. I think at some point, hopefully, I'll have a general understanding and feedback, so I can not worry about it in the future. But partially with me not doing this too often, and it's my own fault, really, because even if I wasn't doing too long streams, if I was doing this either every day or every other day, not only for yourself,
Seriously?
but for yourself, this would be like better doing. I think there's even like an area of the brain that pushing yourself out into like things that you don't want to do or otherwise like put off doing. So not to say that you don't want to do it. Like say if you want to study, but you have that feeling of pushing it off. You want to do a certain task, but
What's going on?
kind of internal pushback, trying to repeatedly go against those impulses against what you want to do. So there's benefits, and it's part of the way that larger.
Look,
such
isn't that
people.
her?
You mean that one with the red ribbon?
It's
I
often
guess so.
found, in a lot
She's
of
so
people
thin.
do
It's not fair. I've
fair
got
bit of
my hair in a
exercise.
ponytail too.
Okay, and what's that got to do with being thin?
Please,
See, I could try.
take my
I
seat.
think I should try
My
and make that a
station's
bit
coming up.
smaller.
Are you sure? Oh, then.
Oh, wow, what speed. I mean, excuse me, that seat was for this lady. Oh,
Want me to wake him up?
it's all right. I can understand his position as well. I'm sorry I couldn't
Yeah,
be
it
any
must be
help.
very sorry. They have
It's
a whole
all right,
thing in their
dearie.
culture
Don't you
about
worry.
Please allow me to carry your luggage at least.
Thank you. Ain't it heavy, though?
Not at all. I train. Pardon me. Thank you so much for earlier.
Was it earlier?
For what you did on the train, speaking up for that older woman. You're a second year at Shujin Academy, correct? I'm a first year there myself. Thanking you totally slipped my mind back on the train, and I didn't want to be rude to my senpai. Please excuse me.
Scale, no. No. It's not a filter. Okay. We'll try and do that in the next cutscene. I feel so down when it's raining. I guess we're playing volleyball in the gym for PE today. I'm not looking forward to that. Why do I have to be on the same team as Takamaki? I feel so awkward around her. Isn't she too busy being a famous supermodel to come to high school? That's what I want to figure. We can't just blow her off either. You know, the whole Kamashita thing. Dealing with her is such a hassle. I wish she'd just not come to school. Oh, what a lovely pair you are. It does look definitely like crisper on the PS5 compared to its original release, but I don't actually know if they updated it anyway between the standard edition and Royal before they did the PS5 port. I seem to have made it to school safely. What was that castle though? Wow, wow, wow.
Class is starting.
I'm the social studies teacher, Mr. Ushimau. I'll be teaching you the rules of society this year. You all look like you've been spoiled growing up. Can't wait to see who disappoints me the most this year. A certain dictionary defines a year as a period of 365 disappointments. The book's title is about as cynically satirical as the rest of it. It's The Devil's Dictionary by Ambrose Bierce. Hey, new kid.
What's the answer?
Tell me what the Devil's Dictionary defined as the chief factor in the progress of the human race. Money? Money.
Do you know anything?
I didn't expect you to know. The correct answer is malefactors or villains, remember that. And for a moment there, I thought it was because it could have been money. Really, people do a lot of things with money. I kind of get the villain bit, I suppose, because I think the top answer really for it is actually like war, at least economically. I'm pretty sure in advancing technology as well. Here in the real world, villains don't push humanity forward. All they do is spread chaos and strife. I guess she doesn't study after all. What? The first question on first day, how does that... Fuck you. Crap, the teacher's looking at us. I know you've all heard the reports of these agitators stirring up trouble. Have we? We don't have any room for criminals here, not in school and not in society. Am I clear? Yes, sir. I hear this incredible first year came. Wow, that girl in the ribbon is really thin. Is she a first year? The delinquent and the honest student arriving at the same time? Uh-oh. Assault, blackmail, drugs. He's done it all. I hear he carries around a knife. What a bunch of
Hey there,
chatterboxes.
Takamaki. Things have been pretty dangerous lately with all those accidents.
Sorry, I have a photo shoot today.
Shit.
It's for the special summer issue, so I can't afford to miss it.
Hey now, being a model's fine and dandy, but don't work your pretty little self to the bone. You mentioned you weren't feeling well, right? Something about appendicitis?
Yes,
Wait.
I keep planning to go to the hospital, but I've been too busy.
Yeah.
Sorry to worry
she's-
you.
I think
You
she
must be
said that to
lonely
like
too.
throw him off.
I feel bad for keeping your best friend at practice so often. Oh, and be careful around that transfer student. He's got a criminal record after all. If something were to happen to you...
Okay, here's
Thank
something
you.
I can maybe do.
Please excuse me.
Thinking on it. Just that. That works. It's essentially trimming it, right? I mean, it's kind of there.
Yo.
It's using this room, right? Do it like that. Sup?
I want to talk about that castle from yesterday.
So I would have
I
tried to
tried
take
telling
a
myself it
bit
was all
less
just a dream, but I
honestly.
couldn't do it. I can't act like nothing happened. It's all connected to that
Yes,
bastard
no.
Kamoshida, after all. I want to find out what's up with that place, no matter what. And you know,
Oh, at the very
you're the
least.
only person I can
At the
rely
very
on
least.
for this stuff.
True.
So, you in?
Everywhere's a face. Where is not face? Where is not face? Okay, I mean, sure. Yeah.
Nice. Okay, glad we're in this together. I think we should just try and retrace our steps from yesterday. In the meantime, you're walking to the station, right? Let's go together. Let me know if you notice any other weird buildings on the way.
Sure. Let's move this. Let's move that. Nope, don't do that. Squidging, squadging. Okay. Okay. So like that. Are we still on the side that we want?
If a huge castle like that really exists,
Ugh.
I'm sure we'll find it in no time. When did they build
I
something
guess we
like
could
that,
go
though?
up on the date. Right?
We walked that way from here, right?
Right. If we go there, somewhat, kinda, a little bit lower maybe. You know, kind of like that. A bit like that. Yeah, and then we went
When you
up
put
through
it
an
that
alleyway,
way, I'm not so sure anymore.
and then
All right,
like,
this way. Let me know if you notice something.
some such thing happen.
Huh? We're at school.
Oh, I've got
There
such
wasn't
a
anything
terrible
out of
habit
place
of
along the
finding
way,
things.
right? I didn't see no castle either.
Yeah.
We must have made a wrong turn somewhere. Let's try again.
Again, we've already done it once.
Don't worry, I won't
How's
mess
it going
up
to
this
change?
time. Let's go. For real? Is it smaller than we think it is? What do you think?
Sure it's around here?
I'm not so sure anymore. When I checked on my phone, I didn't see anything like it around here. Huh?
Yeah, it wasn't exactly a
Phone.
normal place.
Hey, that reminds me. Didn't you have a navigation app thingy on back then?
Navigation app?
I don't know if it was or not, but I heard stuff that sounded like one coming from your phone. You know, didn't it say stuff like returned to the real world or something like that? Let me see your phone for a bit. What's this looking thing?
Yeah, I can't delete it. Like,
Wait, what?
deleted it like twice
What
now.
a weird
I think.
app. Oh, wait, this is it! I knew it! It is a navigation app! There's even your search history! Oh man, I'm such a genius!
Yeah.
Let's try using it.
But I don't know how.
Then I'll do it.
Kamoshida. Shujin Academy. Pervert. Castle. Beginning navigation.
Say
There
what?
we go! Then we went in a certain direction and... Hey, what are you...
Well,
Huh?
I don't think we're
hell?
gonna need to go in a direction here, Eugene.
Look! It's the castle from yesterday! We made it back. That means what happened yesterday was for real too.
We got our dreads back.
Yeah.
Not dreads.
Those
Dreads.
clothes!
Slip of the tongue.
That happened last time too, huh? What's with that outfit?
You jelly.
I ain't jealous. What's going on here?
Yeah, you
This
are.
makes no effing sense at all.
Yeah, you are.
Hey!
Hey,
Stop making a
Morgana.
commotion.
You?
The shadows started acting up, so I came here wondering what it could be. To think
Yeah,
you
I
guys
still
would
think
come
that
back
could
to
be
the entrance when you
small.
barely managed to escape.
What is this place? Is it the school?
That's right.
But it's a castle!
This castle is the school, but only to this castle's ruler.
The
Is that
castle's
his rule?
ruler?
I don't know.
I think you called him Kamoshida. It's how his distorted heart views the school.
Kamoshida? Distorted?
I
Explain it in a way that makes sense.
needs to be clear.
I shouldn't have expected a moron to get it.
What did you say? What was that?
It must be the slaves captive here.
For real? Oh shit, it's for real. We saw other guys held captive here yesterday.
Kamoshida's such
I'm pretty sure they're from our school.
Most likely on Kamoshida's orders. It's nothing out of the ordinary. It's like that every day here. What's more,
I'm
you
probably
two
going to be
escaped
fibbing
yesterday.
a fair
He
bit.
must have lost his temper quite a
this
bit.
camo until I get
That
like
son of a bitch!
Ryuji?
I'm happy with it.
This is bullshit! You hear me, Kamoshida?
Doing that isn't going to open it, you know. Still, it seems you have your reasons.
Hey, Mona Mona!
If we do that.
It's Morgana!
Mona.
Do you know where those voices are coming from?
You want me to take you to them? Well, I guess I could guide you there. But only if he comes with us.
Yeah. Why me?
I just want to get a better look at your powers, even if you don't agree. I bet this guy'll go on even if he has to do it alone. Are you gonna leave him?
I don't think it will be small enough to be down here. Yeah, it's covering too much. We'd have to go like so low. There. So get a bit more of a spell. There we go. Right. No. Okay. I think. Try and start fiddling with that. Even if you don't agree, I bet this guy will go on, even if he has to do it alone. Are you gonna leave him? Yeah, I'm not gonna leave him. He's the only one who's been like
It's settled then.
any sort of friendly with me so
For
far.
real? Thanks, man.
It's okay.
All right, let's do this. Follow me. This is our infiltration point.
Ain't that where we escaped out of last time?
That's right. Not barging in through the entrance is one of the basics of phantom thievery.
How are we supposed to know about that stuff?
I'll make sure to teach you as we go. Come on, follow me.
So, sorry for dragging you into all of this. But I just
That's
can't
okay.
forgive that bastard Kamoshida doing whatever the hell he wants. Really though, thanks for coming along. I owe you big time. Man, this place is as creepy as always.
Now make sure you do exactly as I say, all right?
So, boss.
Follow me.
Radio, boss. Come on, Adrian. What a lovely picture. Hey, yeah, do. That's because he's got the auto on. What the? I seen double or something just now. Was that Shujin? Yeah. Yeah. I've told you before. This place is your school. Regardless, we don't have the time to stand around. Who knows when a shadow might show up?
Let's go.
Come on, this way. Vacuum cable. I just love the feeling of the moist, wet mud.
Shit.
I had a feeling there would be guards here. Looks like we're going to have to start fighting
I don't
our way
actually know
forward.
if I've got the
For real?
the in-game settings for
boy.
the brightness and
I'll just teach you the basics
right?
of battle for now.
I'll have to,
You
like,
better not forget all of this.
try and look up
Always try to ambush
about that
enemies
between.
instead of rushing everywhere headlong. Attack from behind whenever you can. You'll need to rip their masks off to momentarily break the control that the palace ruler has over them. If you succeed, your opponent will be caught off guard, allowing us to jump in for a preemptive attack.
The sneaky snook.
So we
Yeah,
want to get the
'cause
jump on him and make the first strike. Okay, got it.
You know you're just going to be watching, right? You don't have a persona. But anyway, let's go.
But yeah,
What's this?
a lot of, it's whether it's a game or that's okay.
One enemy. Let's do it.
Persona! There.
Zora, show your might.
Oh, you're still on automatic. Don't want you on that.
Nice work, team.
With this power.
Noise.
Okay.
Okay. Morgana, where are you? What you do? Where do we go for you? No, it's not. We don't even have the party settings yet? Or is it in mid-combat that you do it? Or do we just not have access to it at all? Why can we do this? What benefit is there in being able to do it again? Is it just because it's interactive? I've never actually even tried doing it. Why would you? Why? There's no need.
Why ain't anyone here? Damn it! They were here before. Where'd they go?
Quiet down.
Oh yeah, there were more of them further in too.
Might have been transferred already.
Not like that.
Oh crap! I can hear footsteps coming. Lots of them.
It would be a problem if they discovered us now. Hey, let's head into that room. We should be able to hide in there until they leave. The shadows probably won't come in here.
How can you tell?
There's a lack of distortion here, meaning the ruler's control over this area is weak.
Is this a classroom?
Now do you understand? This place is
Classroom
another
or
reality
dungeon?
that the ruler's heart
Which would it be?
projects.
This is Kamoshida's reality? Shit makes no sense at all.
That makes
One
perfect
could
sense.
say it's a
It's
world in
perceived
which one's
reality
distorted
overlaying
desires
over
have materialized.
the actual
I
reality.
call such a place a palace.
A palace?
This is happening because he thinks the school is his own castle.
And really, it's
So
not just his
it
own.
became like this
Like,
because he just thought of it like
it's
that?
the collective of the schools because of like how they
That son of a bitch!
all end up viewing him.
You must really hate this Kamoshida guy.
I mean, it kind of
Hate
goes along
doesn't
with
even
Oversized
cover how I
Ego,
feel.
I think.
Everything is that asshole's fault.
I don't know what
just, I
happened
imagine
between you
it's, like,
two, but
from
don't
the
let your
event.
emotions get the better of you. His lackeys are everywhere inside. You're curious about your outfit, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm curious as hell about it too.
That's also because of this world.
More stuff that makes no sense.
Anything distorts according to how a ruler pleases within his palace. A school can turn into a castle like this, after all. In order to prevent such distortions, one must hold a powerful will of rebellion. Your appearance is a manifestation of that. It's the image of rebellion that you hold within.
So, I mean,
I'm
I
so
see it as
fed
more
up
of like
with all
a kind
this.
of
I'm more curious
subconscious
about
thing
you
rather
than his
than, like,
clothes. What the hell are
consciously.
you anyways?
It's like their subconscious
I'm a human.
perception of
An
reality.
honest-to-God human.
Rather than them like
No, you're
say that, oh,
obviously
make
more
it
like
to
a
how
cat.
it's just how they
This
happen
is,
to.
well, it's because
I
I
don't know.
lost
I
my
don't know.
true
Does that
form,
make sense?
I
Or is
think.
the difference that
You
I
think?
think of it anyway?
But I do know how to regain my true form.
Well,
The
that'd be
reason
like
why I snuck in here was
articulating
for a
it in a good way.
preliminary investigation of those means.
Right.
Well, I ended up getting caught, though. Besides,
Really?
I've been tortured by
How to do
Kamoshida,
that?
too. I'm gonna make him pay for sure.
What is this, a comic book? This is seriously crazy.
If we're gonna keep going, we should hurry along. I'll be counting on your skills this time, too, rookie. Got it?
Don't worry,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not gonna force it all on you.
Let's
I
go.
thought it might help, so... I brought this just in case. It's a model gun, though, so it only makes sounds.
That's a toy!
But it looks totally real, so it'll at least fake him out. Oh, I brought some medicine too. You know what they say, providing is something. Huh? Huh?
So you were planning this from the start. Well, fine. If you're ready to go, we'll resume our infiltration.
Yeah. I think there's like a fair bit of like.
There are probably still sentries making their rounds out there.
At least up until like it gives you. Like,
Let's use this time to hash out our current situation.
There's otherwise like a lot of things that you can actively choose how you play out the game, what you use your time for, which is it is kind of annoying me where I put my head, because it's covering up the date for you guys, which isn't like the worst thing, I suppose. I mean, if I'm dipping out the camera every now and then, you'll get to see it.
Damn it.
Damn it. Where those guys who were locked up go? They probably got moved to another location. But where and why? Don't ask me.
Well,
But there were soldiers around, right? Maybe we could try eavesdropping on them.
well then.
Let's eavesdrop on the soldiers outside. We might be able to learn something from them. Okay.
Now then.
There should still be soldiers outside. Let's take note of the situation and get out there. I thought I just heard something move over there. Guess it was my imagination. And one of the slaves. They're all in the training hall. I'd assume they're screaming in pain by now. Very well. By the way, I heard we may have intruders around. Stay on your guard. Did you hear that? They said training hall, right?
Okay, let's go.
I think that's just a little further ahead. Let's go. I mean, we didn't have to go far to eavesdrop. We were just right outside the door. Which is like...
What's this?
Look away. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Oh, there's a guard on duty here. The way to the training hall should be just beyond those bars.
So, what are we gonna do? Do we gotta fight it?
Seems like it.
Yeah.
Just don't let it notice you beforehand. If it does, the palace's security level will rise.
When you're spotted by an enemy, the security level will rise. This is shown on a gauge in the upper left. As the security level rises, it will become more difficult to investigate the palace, so be careful.
And what do we do if that happens? Run away?
Well, the security level will go back down if we can beat more enemies without getting noticed.
That sounds
It's pretty like reasonable to do,
complicated.
really.
Fine. I'll put together some info about the security level. This is crucial to successful palace infiltration. So make sure you actually read it, okay?
Security level reduction, and 0% security level are now part of the tutorial menu. Tutorials you have seen before can be viewed in the main menu. Press triangle to open the menu and select system and then tutorial. Okay.
I'll reveal your true form.
Now's our chance to strike! Go!
Wait. Do you have you yet? It could be clean. It could be...
Ravage them!
Finish it. Yeah.
What's the plan?
Don't want to rush, don't want to assist, don't want to analyze, order, tactics, all members, direct commands. There we go. Wait. Yes, there we go. Cool, nice. And we've already tried Gary. Plus, I don't think we need to use you yet. So, physical attacks there were a bit lower. It's worth just mentioning as well. Let's give Morgana a little bit of ease. I think at 49. Okay, can it do more than 49? Because we want to maximize that.
Sona, you're mine.
I should have done it!
So wind was a bit more than clean.
Persona! Go down.
Kind of similar there, so yeah, I mean it's not a huge amount more, but it is using resources. Though I don't think we have too many to worry about
Okay.
for the moment. Because I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, it's over there. Wait. What? Wait. Why? Why do give me like a chest or something? Interactable. Have you wait? Okay. No. I keep pressing that to run. What game? Is it from Power World?
Hey.
That's actually another reason why I've been off streaming for a while. Honestly, I've been playing Power World on my Xbox One, the older generations, and I have thought of trying to get it streamed.
What?
I had
Have you
some
seen anyone who
difficulty
looks like an
getting
intruder? No, nobody yet.
Shoot. I had a feeling there would be a lot of enemies. It'd be impossible to dodge all of them.
Then what do we do? Should we try and take
Do
him down
we
like
need to
before?
dodge them?
It's not that simple. We still have a long way to go, so we should be conserving energy.
I see. Sorry. Damn it. I wish I could fight. I'd at least be able to help out a little bit. But all I got is this toy from earlier.
All I've got is
Such
this
a
little
loser.
toy.
Do you mean that gun?
Yeah, it looks real and all, but it doesn't shoot anything.
I see. Well, there is a way. Okay, we'll use that to take down the enemies.
What? Were you listening to me? It don't even shoot pellets.
You don't need the sun.
Don't worry, I'm sure this'll work. Attack away, frizzy hair. Just
what are we
trust
doing?
me. Let's do this.
Wait, dude, I keep saying it's not gonna fire anything.
You have the gun with you, right? Point it at a shadow and fire.
Yep. Gun attacks are considered a gun skill. Press up on the D-pad to ready your gun, then X to attack. You can continue shooting until you run out of ammunition. You can also change targets between shots with left or right D-pad. Were one of you weak to this? No, but you definitely took more damage there.
How about that? Surprised? There are plenty of instances where rapid fire is going to be more useful than swinging your knife. Of course, you can run out of ammo, but using it all up does more good than letting it collect dust.
Guns have a higher attack power than melee weapons, but they have a limited amount of ammunition. However, your ammunition will be restored after the battle, so feel free to use it all up.
Alright, I'll show you my weapon too.
Wait. I'm sure I set you to manual. What are you doing there, Speedy Gonzalez? Hey.
For real?
Whoa. Did that toy gun just shoot real freaking bullets? This is a cognitive world. As long as our opponent sees it as real, it becomes such. It's a good thing it's realistic looking. I don't get it.
Listen to this.
Because they recognize it as a gun, Your ammo capacity is limited in battle, but your enemies are expecting you to come at them with guns loaded, so your ammo is replenished in every new fight. Watch this commotion over here. Like that makes sense. I generally don't know why they didn't just do that in the first game. Ammunition was more limited. I say first game, the first version of Certified.
Our ammo's replenished. Go on, dump it into the enemy.
You see?
You've gone back to water. Morgana, that's not what we want. Like, can you stay manual, please? Just like I thought, all our ammo had returned for that fight. I wasn't sure whether or not to bring it at first, but I'm sure glad I did.
Nice.
We're definitely lucky to have the additional firearm in our arsenal. I must say, well done. Even if it was just dumb luck that it worked here. Did you really have to put it like that? Quit griping, Blondie. You're still getting praised. Oh, by the way, we should decide how we divvy up our roles in battle from here on out. As you can see, there are quite a lot of enemies. Hey, Big Bear. How are you? How you doing? Hope I caught you. Sorry I'm late. I've been editing. Oh, that's all right, buddy. Like, did you like manage to get what you wanted done with it, or you still have a fair bit left, or? Because I know it's something like still new for you getting into. I know it still takes quite a while anyway. I suppose with it being something new, like a lot of tasks when they're new, it's all just a little bit slower than you'd like it to be. Yeah, hope that's been going well for you. Still got a little left to go, but taking a break at the moment. That's fair. That's fair. It's I mean, it's as long as you're doing it is the thing, isn't it? I mean, it's the same with the both the streaming and the recording. Like, as long as like bits are getting done, you do it until like you get to the point of what you can handle, and try and do something else, like whether it's resting or just another activity, like which we should do for a lot of things. Like it's really weird how we go about life for a lot of people, even when we know like it's either overindulging or not doing enough. We're weird tendencies in how we do our daily lives. I was actually speaking about this a bit earlier, that I'd seen this clip. What was his name? It was between Joe Rogan and this other athlete guy you'd probably like. Well, I think a lot of people know him. He's fairly well shaped, incredibly well shaped. I think it's like Goggins or something. Always see him like running shirtless, giving some like random advice. I think they was talking about this like part in the brain where if you're doing a action that like even if it's something you want to do, but you get that feeling of not doing it, like the restraint of doing it, but you go against that feeling and actually do it, there's this part in your brain that gets bigger over time as you're doing that, and it's thought that there's some positive benefits to that, and it's seen in various types of people, athletes and others that are essentially just don't really keep at things. So I imagine it would be the same for some of these like YouTubers and streamers on Twitch that have been doing it for so many years. Yeah, I mean, it was one that I'd only seen it recently myself. I tried looking for it earlier to send to yourself. Thought it'd be interesting as a kind of a bit of motivation. Because it can often be hard when you're first getting into the habit of doing something. I'd really want to do a lot more streams for you guys, but I have a lot of like self-restraint and end up procrastinating a lot. Like if I'm just doing my general day-to-day, I actually get through a lot more, but on days when I'm trying to stream, I end up doing far less than any other day. It's bananas. It's crazy. though I guess I'm the only other one fighting right now. You can change your party members' actions during battle by assigning tactics to them. Yeah, we did this earlier ourselves, and then you took off our choice. You can either set a particular course of action for them to take, or choose to control them directly. Let's get this phone down, so I can get a bit of a side-eye sort of view, right there, in the corner of my eye rather. You can assign tactics by going to stats in the triangle menu. You can also change tactics by pressing L2 on Ark's turn, then select tactics under the order menu.
What do you want to do?
What's the plan? Want me following orders or acting on my own? Direct commands, please. Understood. Let's see what you've got. In a second, I'm gonna have to go off and top up my water. Nope. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. God damn it, that is not a
I'll
spring.
reveal your true
Is
form.
there even a spring? I think there's a spring. There should be a spring. God, there's a spring somewhere. It's a button, but
Use wind to hit its weak point.
okay. Yeah, wind's the only one.
Scratch
But
one
that's
enemy.
still like, because this is a renewable resource compared to FP. So particularly early on in this game, because your moves can either use your, I think it's FP in this, or your HP. Like everything's a resource, and a big part of it is how far can you go in a particular. I mean, in this first few visits to the palace, you have a very limited amount that you can do because you go and
pretty
do
sure
a lot
that's
of the
where we need to be
tutorial
going too.
aspects.
You guys gonna take it down again?
I guess that's our only choice. But
But
wait,
wait.
this might be a good time. Okay, I've decided. I'm gonna teach you two a special way to fight enemies.
See, why does it say you two there? Is it just because Ryuji is there? Or is he actually expecting Ryuji to develop his persona as well? Is it a new
Something
technique?
like that. Let's go.
Yeah, I had a lot of trouble.
There's a distinct flow to battles. Let me show you. After all, seeing is something. First, knock down all the enemies. Everything starts at that crucial step.
Before this stream,
Persona!
because I've
You're
been
mine.
trying to set up to record my phone on OBS as well. Hello.
Let's go.
I was able to get the screen on there, and I was able to get the audio on there as well. It seemed to have been taking up a fair bit of the processing of the laptop, which has shown even more reason to try and get it updated. It is quite old at this point as well, and it wasn't ever intended to be a laptop to do it. Yeah, the music in it is ace. A lot of the style as well. This is the thing. What I think is so good about things like the Persona games is just that there was a lot
That
of
went really
thought
well. You're
in making
definitely
sure
fit
that
for
all
this.
the different parts
What was that super
worked
move thing you just did?
cohesively
I told
together.
you, it's called an all-out attack. If you manage to knock all the enemies down,
it has
you might be able to use it
a
to beat
feeling
them all
to
at
it that
once.
you get in
Yeah,
every
that was over
different
quick.
menu has its
It's a
own
concentrated attack on
sound or
defenseless enemies
different
after
parts
all.
of the game, I should
now,
say.
as I mentioned before, I want you to be the head of our command.
And
You can decide when we use this.
I mean, even this, look, all with the talking, they don't need to do all these different splash art and how they bring it in like that, but they do it to give this overall feeling. And even like as this question come up, there's a slight difference in the music to like get this like, oh, do, where's your answer? Now, as I mentioned before, I want you to be the head of our command. You can decide when we use this. Yeah.
Wouldn't it be more trouble defeating them individually?
Well,
Just
yeah.
accept your new role with grace.
No! You can initiate an all-out attack from a hold-up by pressing triangle. All-out attacks are ultimate attacks which deal heavy damage to all foes. However, you cannot use one if Arcade cannot act, or if only he can act.
Strike the enemy's weakness, knock them all down, then do an all-out attack. That's the ideal pattern.
Yeah. This is one of the things with this game. It's set up so like, if you like use all the systems, you will often go through battles fairly quickly. That's the point. But it's like if you're hitting the wrong things and not doing this like sequence of different attacks and like extra moves and such, it really comes back to bite you, particularly as you get later on in the game. You know, some of the enemies end up hitting quite hard and can like throw out some quite nasty effects on you, which then make it even harder to respond to them, because a lot of it is about like doing these all follow-up attacks and such. Tutorials you have seen before can be viewed in the main menu. Press triangle to open the menu and select system and then tutorial. Yeah, I hope the sound balance is alright. I mean, I think I was trying to listen to it through my earpiece earlier. Seemed to be Kamoshida's Training Hall of Love. What kind of bullshit is this? What you got going
Yeah.
on? This voice. Where's it coming from?
Whoa!
Oh, is it coming from over there?
Damn it! This is bullshit!
How many times do I have to tell you to keep your voice down?
But this is beyond messed up!
Yeah.
How do I open this? Stop it! Leave us alone. It's useless. Huh? If we stay obedient, we won't be executed like you guys. You're telling me you want to stay in a place like this?
Wait a minute. Were you planning on taking these guys out of here?
They're not
We can't just
real,
leave them
brother.
here.
How stupid can you be?
The
What?
fake. Well,
These are only humans in Kamoshida's cognition. They
I don't
aren't
actually
real
know
humans
this
that have
completely,
entered from
whether these
reality.
are like
They're
the
different from you
cognitive,
two.
the actual cognitive
Cognition?
counterpart
It
of
means
the
there's
people
no
in
point
real
in
life.
saving them. They're
And
different
whether
from the
this
real ones in
treatment
the real
within
world.
the palace
You could say that these are
actually affects those
extremely similar looking
individuals
dolls.
on top of what's actually going on in
Hell,
reality.
Why's it gotta be so complicated? So the
Or
school's a
if these are
castle,
just
and the
like
students are
complete
slaves.
imaginations
It's so on point that
of
it makes me
Kamoshida
laugh.
himself and just how he
This
perceives
really
them.
is the inside of that asshole's
Yeah.
head.
Just in terms of like how they're treated.
Still, this is horrible.
But I mean, I
It
guess
must mean
because
he
of some
treats them
things
as
that happen
slaves in the
later,
real world,
that
too.
kind of answers
In the real
my
world
question.
too?
In the negative,
Wait.
I think.
I know these guys.
I-
They're members of the volleyball team, the one Kamoshida coaches for.
They must be physically abused every day. There's no way they'd be so beat up normally.
yeah.
Don't tell me they're going through similar shit in reality?
Oh yeah.
likely.
Like the.
I mean, this proves that Kamoshida thinks of them as
I
slaves.
mean, not to the point of like,
So
oh,
it
he's
might
got
be for
this
real.
fucking.
I
What,
heard
what,
that
what are they even
Kamoshida's
holding?
using
there?
physical
I
punishment.
can't tell if it's like a
They're just
beam or
rumors, but
one of their lances
if
or
they're
what.
true, wouldn't
Uh,
this be something to report
It's probably
to the
some sort
police?
of item
I'll
around
use
the
these
school
guys
that
as
is used,
evidence.
but he's
If it all
probably
goes
just
well,
outright
we can
hitting
take down that asshole Kamoshida.
completely sure that he is.
It's not working. We can use the navigation app with the
certainly not
cameras and
like-
no-go?
Any sort
A
of genuine
navigation
punishments, just for
That's what we used to come here. What about yours?
just to control them and abuse them.
Whatever you do is fine, but we're gonna get caught if we stand around like this. We need to head back.
Hang on a sec. There's no other way. We'll just memorize their faces before going home. Let's go.
Okay, let's check the cells around there.
What's this?
Man. Not giving athletes water even for tough training is a common thing in the real world too. A sack of shit. I'm gonna try and memorize all these guys' faces before we go back. Okay, I'm done. Let's check and see if there's any more. Yeah, like,
Come on, man.
and the sad thing is, like, if this wasn't done with a cannon, if it was just like thrown at you and you was actually like trying to tense your abs, I think that's like it can actually be done as a genuine exercise. Got you loaded up and listening, just getting back to editing now. That's Avita. Ah, that's fine, mate. Like, thank you for being here and actually supporting. It's nice having you here with me. And obviously it all helps, and it's nice to see you and get to speak to you a bit, and hopefully it helps you pass your time while you're editing. I mean, that's the nice bit about all this.
Whoa!
Oh, my bad. I gotta hurry this up. Give me a second, I'll memorize them as quick as I can. Now, at least there's only one person in this room. Of course,
What are your
once
thoughts?
this video's done, I'll be back properly. That's alright, take your time. Like, as we were saying earlier, like, do what you can. And, you know, obviously there's a lot for you to get used to with trying new things out and seeing how it can be done. Like collecting, like, there's so many, like, sound bites and bits and bobs to collect to add to your editing repertoire. Same for myself. I rue the fact that it's not something that I've just been doing over the years. I really should have been in some way or another, because there's a lot of things which are actually like particularly good memes for just general use, as well as this. I don't want people to glare at me like they do to you. Don't drag me into your mess.
What?
That don't matter. You seriously don't care about getting treated like shit? I guess there ain't a point in saying any of this. Yeah. I swear there's a run. Maybe we just aren't allowed to sprint yet.
Yes!
Yeah, I'm gonna be
Let's
right
go.
back. I'm just gonna top up my supply of water.
Again? To think you'd make the same mistake again. You're hopeless.
Can't even hear what I'm saying. So unprofessional. Okay, so I'm going for my water. Fortunately left this on auto before going. So it's slightly forward from where we were. He came forward, seen them, got angry, called them knaves, and yeah, okay. 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. I'm not gonna lie. I did do a bit more than getting the water in the end there. Fed the cats a bit and got myself a bag of Monster Munch. Already eaten, already gone. Because, I don't know, just needed a bit of crunching for the munching. But then, you get all the feckin' bits stuck in your teeth. Well, it doesn't feel too splendid at all. As nice as they are. This is so funny. I'm like watching this, I'm watching my own stream from it, and I swear it's lagging further and further behind as I watch it actively. Is that how it normally goes? It works? Like, I don't remember it quite being a thing as such as that. Ooh. Oh. Not sponsored by them, of course. Only them. I do, in fact, drink on occasion. It's a cheap fuel and the likes. It does help a bit as we have a substitute. To think you'd make the same mistake again. You're hopeless.
The school ain't your castle.
It is so dim. Come on, speak. Get back. There we go.
I've memorized their faces real good. You're going down.
It seems it's true when they say barking dogs seldom bite. How far the star runner of the track team has fallen.
You're such a prick for everything you did to RUG.
What the hell are you getting at?
I speak of the track trader who acted in violence, ending his teammates' dreams. Oh, I can only imagine the pain of the others who were dragged under with your selfish act.
This is how it's twisted it with all of them as well. Like everything that he's doing to those kids, he's making them blame Ryuji. I mean, like, yeah, you was safe in the track team, but now you're in my volleyball team, and it's all because of Ryuji. Violence?
What a surprise. So you're accompanying him without knowing anything at all?
Yeah, we've like literally
He
just got
betrayed his teammates and crushed their hopes. Yet he still carries on as carefree as ever.
That's not true.
What a tragedy. You blindly trusted this fool, and he's led you right to your death. Hurry up and dispose of them. I can't stand their stench.
Go on, walk off. Though to be fair, we probably couldn't handle him right now. So
Ryuji, move!
it's kind of like good for
We're surrounded.
I'll kill you! I'll kill you because King Kamoshida told us! I'll kill because that's what he wants!
There's something about that voice that generally, like, genuinely, respectfully fits these dirty two-horned beast, as the name says, just perfectly.
It's time.
I don't know what it is. It's just with the way that their mouths they are like. The voice fits. Okay, what are we gonna do? Let's run. It's gonna help. Match. I don't know if we can even actually kill them in this. Yeah, that doesn't seem to.
There's more of them? This is bad. Failure!
But see, like, I think if you're gonna do settings where you can't win, do it like that. That is quick and to the point. Don't make it dragged out. Like, if you're gonna make it so that you're intending to not die, but actually do have a chance of beating them, and that is actually written into it and gives a different option, fine.
Worthless piece of trash.
Let it play out.
Getting emotional so quickly.
And there's a number of games that do that. Like, Dragon Quest is actually really nice. Quite funny with this. There's a number of.
Track practice.
I should shut up.
It wasn't no practice, it was physical abuse. You just didn't like our team.
It was nothing but an eyesore. The only one who needs to achieve results is me. That coach who got fired was hopeless too. Had he not opposed me with a sound argument, I would have settled it with only breaking his star's leg.
What?
Do you need me to deal with your other leg too? The school will call it self-defense anyway.
Damn it. Am I gonna lose again?
Yeah.
Not only can I not run anymore, the track team is gone too because of this asshole.
Yeah.
So that's why.
This guy, he's just
Once
a piece
these
of
two are
trash.
dealt with,
Broke
you're
Ryuji's
next.
leg, and he can no longer run.
Ryuji!
You got the leader of the track team fired. He's such a sick, twisted bastard. Don't let him win, Ryuji.
You're right. Everything that was important to me was taken by him. I'll never get him back.
Stay there and watch. Look on as these hopeless scum die for nothing because they sided with trash like you.
No, that's what you are. All you think about is using people. You're the real scumbag, Kamoshida!
Yeah, he
What are
doesn't
you
even
doing?
see other people as
Silence him!
people.
Stop looking down on me with that stupid smile on your face!
You made me wait quite a while. You seek power, correct? Then let us form a pact. Since your name has been disgraced already, why not hoist the flag and wreak havoc? The other you who exists within desires it thus. I am thou, thou art I. There is no turning back. The skull of rebellion is your flag henceforth!
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the same voice actor.
Cower in fear and watch.
The main character in Bleach, Ichigo. I mean, I'm not very good. It's not one of my strong points. Yeah, there's a lot of things I do remember. Names I've always been terrible with.
Right on. What's up, Persona? This effing rocks. Now that I got this power, it's time for payback. Yo, I'm ready. Bring it! Blast him away, Captain Kidd!
What troublemakers that bother King Kamoshida?
Yeah, now it's not even the little horses now.
Kamoshida's cognition ain't changing,
Fucking
right?
big dick
And I'll
horse.
act like the troublemaker I am.
Flopping his fat cock
Let's
out.
do this, Captain Kidd.
Okay, they're rather little horses, but like, fuck you.
Persona! Captain
Okay.
The enemy's down.
Yeah, we don't have Battle Pass yet.
Let's go, Captain!
Which
The
sucks.
enemy's down.
Just a little. Kind of. I don't think the guard's weak to it. Obviously, yeah. I don't think the guard's weak to anything we can do right now. At all. But that's okay. Okay.
Persona! Captain Kiss!
The enemy's down.
Two scales.
Persona!
The enemy's down.
Okay, so it resists Boulair.
I don't see a weakness.
Do you resist physical? Oh no, it's just saying about healing. Okay.
Out of the way!
Okay, it don't resist physical.
Persona! Go
But what about skull? Okay. Well, you suck.
I don't see a weakness.
There we go.
I am a loyal subject of the glorious King Kamoshida. So why have I lost?
Am I not gonna actually get to kill you and the others?
It just
Am I not
proves that
getting the
Kamoshida
XP for that?
ain't anything special.
Where's my XP? Where's the gold? You... Oh... Yeah...
How about that?
Ryuji would have definitely gotten a level
So
up.
Ryuji had the potential too.
Don't act all surprised.
Even if you apologize now, I ain't forgiving you.
You
I
would
told you that this is
clearly-
my castle. It seems you still don't understand.
Ah.
What? Takamaki?
Takamaki, what are you doing in that outfit, young lady?
What a meowvelous and beautiful girl!
It's
going
the
on?
cat ears that's doing it for Morgana. Something seems a little off.
Now that you mention it, but why is she even here? Hey! Let
Yeah,
go
I
of
think
her,
I
you
might
perv!
actually, like,
How many times must I tell you until you
at some
understand?
point, try and like lower the
This
camera
is
a bit.
my
I
castle,
think it's still
a
the
place in
angle,
which
it's a
I
bit
can
too high.
do whatever I want. Everyone wishes to be loved by me.
No, they don't. You're
That
just
is,
as manipulative and
everyone
abusive
besides
bastard.
slow-witted thieves like you.
Takamaki, say something!
Calm down, Ryuji. It seems that girl isn't the real one. She's the same as those slaves. A being made from Kamoshida's cognition of her.
Are you jealous? Well, I'm not surprised. Women aren't drawn to problematic punks like you.
Damn it!
Clean them up this instant!
We're outnumbered. Let's scram before we get surrounded.
We're not gonna do anything and just run?
Just shut up and go.
Thank God you've got a level head.
Fine. We'll expose what you really are no matter what. You better be ready for us.
I was beginning to get bored of torturing the ones here. Come at me whenever you want, if you don't care about your life.
Ignore him. Let's go!
As if he'd just let us run out then.
Anyways, I don't remember changing into this.
Yeah.
Should I be happy about that? And again,
Well, yeah.
it ain't as bad as yours.
Did you find them?
Quiet.
No. Search that way.
So what's going on? I'm completely lost, man.
I told you before, when a Persona user opposes a palace's ruler and becomes a threat to them, this happens. It's to prevent you from being affected by distortions.
Is this a skull?
Your appearance reflects your inner self. It's the rebel that slumbers within. Not that you'll get it.
Nope.
Then stop asking questions and accept what you see for what it is.
Easy for you to say. Wait, we're in deep shit!
I said to be quiet!
We might have gotten away here, but we're still screwed with Kamoshida at the real school.
That's quite sharp of you. For being an idiot. Relax. The Kamoshida in reality can't possibly know about what happens here. A shadow is the true self that is suppressed. A side of one's personality they don't want to see.
So, we're okay?
Did the Kamoshida in reality remember about the execution? There you have it.
Alright. Now that we know that, all we gotta do is...
Wait. I guided you as promised. It's your turn to cooperate with me. That's why I was super nice about teaching you idiots everything.
Huh? Cooperate?
Don't you remember? I originally came here for an investigation. I need to erase the distortion from my body and regain my real form. That's why we must delve deep into mementos and...
Whoa, hold up. What are you going on and on about? We never said anything about helping you out.
Huh? Don't tell me. Are you not going to repay the hospitality I showed you? Especially you. You're going to
You did
up and
show us
leave,
hospitality.
even though you're already part of my
But-
master plan?
What you gave and what you were asking for, they don't really weigh up, Morgana. They're not quite equivalent. Really. And not saying that everything needs to be transactional, but when things are so far off the scale, it does beg to question, especially with not having like a built relationship. For why?
See? I wasn't lying.
Is it because
Yeah.
I'm not human? Because I'm like a cat?
No, it's because you never communicated anything.
We're busy. Thanks for everything, Cat. You got guts being a cat and all. See you around.
Right. You didn't really say shit.
Hey! What the hell? Oh,
That is not that
seriously?
much.
Why are you
Look.
wrapping this up like everything's all hunky-dory? Oh, hell no! Get back here!
Like, it's one of those things where someone like says to you like, can you do me a favor and not explain what it is and then just expect some absurd thing of you. Like, no.
Thank God. We're back.
Be reasonable. Like,
Yeah,
if you're
dragged you
gonna
around a lot, huh?
ask for something absurd, you need
Sorry,
to
man.
at least give some sort of like motivation
I'm
for the
dead
person
tired.
to do it.
How you holding up?
Well, I think Ryuji's probably a lot more tired than us because he's only just awakened his persona. So I'm gonna say we're fine.
That's impressive. I'm exhausted even though I used to do track. But damn, if what we saw was for real, oh, this is gonna get good. I totally remember the faces of the guys Kamoshida was treating like slaves. Once we make him fess up to any physical abuse, Kamoshida will be done. So, want to help me look for those guys or any witnesses?
Sure, I'll help.
Now that's what I'm talking about! Hey, so if you're thinking of laying low because you got a record, I don't think that'll help. Everyone already knows. They totally got you pegged as a criminal.
I wonder how they already know. Yeah, how that happened. Who
Kamoshida opened
told
his
them?
damn mouth.
Of course.
No one else besides a teacher could have leaked it that fast. It doesn't matter if it's a student or a club. That asshole just wrecks things he doesn't agree with, just like he did with me. No one will take anything I say seriously.
That sounds like a
Still,
particular
those
person.
rumors about him getting physical
I've
might be
seen
real.
bits about
And
a
after seeing
particular
Kamoshida's
streamer,
distorted heart thing in
actually.
person,
Well, streamer,
there's no way I can
YouTuber,
just sit
I think.
back.
I don't know if he streams. I think he does. Maybe. Yes, actually he does. But like, I won't get into that. This is one of the bloody difficulties of the world. Just the amount of snakes that people have to be so wary of, and because of people being so wary of snakes, like people end up being overly cautious of good everyday people. It's fucking crap, man. And after seeing Kamoshida's distorted heart thing in person, there's no way I can just sit back. Of course. Yeah, we gotta do something.
I'm counting on you. Don't worry, I'm hyped about this too.
I can sense a bond of trust coming from Yuji. Hey, little lady.
Acting as a phantom thief would have been more efficient alone. You could have gone about it that way.
Could we?
However, you did not. There are merits to having associates. That's what you decided.
Yeah.
Am I
we're
wrong?
kind of like both in a similar situation, somewhat. At the
I
moment.
am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow.
Kind of just like running parallel.
It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the chariot persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Freedom and power. The chariot! Anchorman.
Alright.
You've unlocked the chariot confidant.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I haven't eaten anything since lunch. It'd be weird splitting off
Yeah.
now. So why don't we grab a bite somewhere?
And thankfully we didn't have to use any of those weird medicines you had. What kind of food?
Meat, man. Just follow me. I mean, I totally gotta
Well,
hear about your past.
Like, I like meat, but can we like have something with the meat? Like, I don't know.
What
Noodles,
the hell,
rice.
man? How much shittier can that asshole get?
Yeah.
Are you for real? If it was me, I wouldn't calm down until I punched that dick in the face. So you
Yeah,
left your
but-
hometown and you're living here now, huh?
Some things are just out of your control.
Huh. We might be more alike than I originally thought.
Yeah. You may be right.
You're the first guy that made me think that. I guess it's how we're treated like a pain in the ass by the people around us. Like we don't belong. I did something stupid at school before, too.
Nah, you did the right thing. It's everyone else was fucking.
The place you're living
messed
now
up.
is in Yongen, right? It's rush hour on the subways.
Yongen.
I suggest you kill some time before heading home. What the hell, man? You barely touched your food.
What are you doing? What was that?
Just let me do it. I gotta thank you for helping me. Anyways, I got your back like you got mine from tomorrow on.
Ah,
As long
that
as
was
we do
sweet of you,
something about
Ryuji.
Kamoshida, I'm sure we'll both feel better about being at school. Oh yeah! Tell me your number. Oh, chat ID too.
The chat app is now available. You may now occasionally receive messages from those close to you.
Just you wait, Kamoshida. We're gonna start right away tomorrow. First, let's hit up those guys that were kept as slaves. The volleyball rally's tomorrow, huh? Shit's recommended by Kamoshida. Makes me want to gag. But thanks to that, we got no classes in the afternoon, and we can walk around unnoticed. Well, I guess we can work out the details tomorrow. Come on, you gotta eat more. There's tons of ginger here.
Oh, that's what it was adding, ginger. Okay.
So,
that's cool.
about this plan to take down Kamoshida.
Yeah, being a bit loud. Like, you don't want people to know this shit. Oh, who's that? Two familiar faces? Oh, just passing by.
haven't been sleeping well lately. Whenever I close my eyes, I keep thinking about too many things.
Shiho.
Nationals are coming up soon, so I keep thinking, should someone like me really be on the starting lineup?
Don't worry. Just be confident in yourself. Your skills have been recognized. It's all because you work harder than anyone else.
Yeah. Volleyball's all I have after all.
More importantly, was that
Poor
injury
girl.
okay? It looked really swollen.
No, it's nothing. It's normal. Especially since a meet's coming up.
Sorry to interrupt, Suzui. Mr. Kamoshida told me to get you.
Huh? What does he want?
He didn't say.
It'll be fine. I bet it's a meeting about the starting lineup or something.
It's not fun.
Yeah. Well, I better go.
Yep. Good luck.
But how could she know? How could she imagine
Hang in there, Shiho.
exactly what was happening? But like, then she says that, so like it seems like she's got some inkling.
You're home. I
The
take it
shit's
you
happening.
actually went to school
Like-
today?
This is terrible. I take it you actually went to school today. Well, you know, we wanted to the other day, but you know, stuff happened.
I guess you learned your lesson after what happened yesterday. As long as you're
We
not
learned
getting into
something.
trouble, it's fine by me. I don't know what you've been up to, but trust me, you'll be gone if you start causing problems. In case you forgot, your
Yes,
life
boss.
is not a free one right now.
Right, boss. Hey, I decided to go ahead and message you. Can you see this? No. You so can. I'm gonna be counting on you tomorrow, okay? Got it. You're a pro, man. Well, see you tomorrow. Let's save those guys who've been getting abused. You and me.
Are you even listening to me? Just stay
Yeah.
away from bad influences, okay? Hey, I'm gonna head home for the night. I'll lock the store up. Don't go wandering out.
Check the cardboard box in the attic of LeBlanc to claim your bonus content. All bonus personas have been registered in the inmate registry in the Velvet Room. Morgana car sticker applicable at the entrance of Mementos. Okay, so like we won't be using any of those DLC personas, or at least not until like fairly late game, because they're broken. They're just outright broken, a lot of them, especially if you're getting them at this point in the game. And no, it would have been cool if there was ways they could add them to some of the spawn areas in the game, you know? Would have been nice. I guess some people might complain about that sort of thing. It's the cardboard box sent from back home. It has some extra clothes and daily necessities inside. You received your bonus content. Yeah, there's some things as well. There's items in this which can make the game fairly easy. Again, like particularly for the start, which I'm not actually going to use for now. Are the ones that give you that you do get versions of these things later on anyway, where you'll get like FP back each turn or HP back to help you use your abilities more, because that's like a really kind of an issue earlier on in the game, like trying to keep enough resources to get through the palace. And obviously having something like that where I don't know if it's every turn. There's a version of it that I think gives you resources back every turn, and one that gives you stuff back at the end of every battle. Some of these stuff are actually just cosmetics as well. I believe a lot of this is just part and parcel of Persona 5 Royal, but I think they may have added some stuff as well that was just additional to Royal. Obviously, you end up getting all these resources as well. Probably the biggest useful one at the moment is lockpicks. At least for the ability to open up chests early on, because it takes a fair bit of time to create the lockpicks, and you do need to do that especially to advance some of your some of these sort of stats that you have. But if you want to do the first palace in the first day that you get to, because it's actually quite strange. Like from what I've seen, it's usually better for you to do the palace as soon as you have access to it, if you're able to, and then do all of the out of palace stuff between then and the deadline, rather than do the outside stuff and then wait closer to the deadline to do the palace. I believe there's a number of things that open up when you do that, so it's you get a bit more out of it. So particularly early on, when there's multiple chests that you have to use lockpicks for, having that bit extra does help. A lot of the other stuff is like, okay, that's useful, but do I need to use it? That's just ridiculous to have at this point. It is. But again, like early on, resources can be like quite a drag. Like you have to be you used to have to be quite picky in what you was going for early on, whether you was actually going to like stock up on the items to heal, whether you was going to get equipment to upgrade the characters. Usually you get things like equipment first, so the hope is that then you'd end up using less resources, because you wouldn't need the items as much. All these unused household items lying here, it's not organised at all. Okay, I'm not going to be able to clean up yet or anything. My body feels heavy. I should probably go to sleep for the day. Okay, I get you. I'll just go to sleep. The thingy on your phone was some red eyeball icon, right? Right. We ended up at that weird place when we used this nav app, right? I found it on my phone too. Okay, so it's like a virus. I don't even remember installing it. Yeah, it's creepy. For real, what is this thing? Think it's being downloaded on its own somehow? Yes, we've literally seen that, like, multiple times now. It's dangerous to use something without knowing what it is. No shit, but we did so last time, didn't we, to get back in the palace? But with it, we can go to that weird place, right? Seems like it. Basically, it's going to depend on how we use it. But first, we got to find evidence for the beatings. Oh, crap. I skipped the last message. You did it. I feel exhausted. Maybe it's because of the metaverse. Okay, so he is tired. Sleep. I should have chosen it feels like needing a nap. I suppose I just assumed that he was like less exhausted from having not been the first time his persona was awakened.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. I thought about resuming our previous conversation tonight. That is why I have summoned you. What are your thoughts? Are you becoming accustomed to this place?
I summon your dad with the milk. What are your thoughts? Are you becoming accustomed to this place? Like, really? I wake up chained in a prison cell with these prisoner clothes and this prisoner bed. It's kinda shitty. No, my guts needs to be at least bold to say that. See, this is a nice thing it does as well. Like, there's things like this, because you can like have a New Game Plus run. And so these character stats that you raise, some of the interactions you have with characters, that you might not be able to do them in this first run, you can then do them on a second run.
What are your thoughts? Are you becoming accustomed to this place?
Yeah.
Ah, glad to hear it. It seems you have nerves of steel. The
Well,
goal
no.
of your
Like, if we had nerves of
rehabilitation is
steel,
to
we would have been
thwart
able to
the
answer
fated
the other
ruin.
question.
However,
Like,
such a feat cannot be done by you alone.
Not answer the other
Today,
question, what am I
you
saying?
entered a
Like,
partnership
gave the other
with
option.
someone who
Use
awoke
the
to
other
the
option.
same power, did you not?
Thing is the inverse. Today you entered a partnership with someone who awoke to the same power, did you not? You mean Yuji? Yeah? A thing?
Involving yourself with others is an important foundation for your recovery. You've done well. That said, I am not advising the formation of superficial
It's a
relationships.
JRPG where your bonds
It
are your
must not
power.
be a frivolity,
Who would have guessed?
but a ring of
But
those
actually,
who
like,
would,
it's
by
really
morals
quite
or
neat
faith,
system
lend
layout
you
for
their
it,
strength.
honestly.
In other words, they are bonds with those who have been robbed of their places to belong. The expansion of said ring will, in return, help you mature as well.
A cute nose.
Personas are the
I mean,
strength
it's
of
a
heart.
it's a
The
fucking
stronger the
heifer of a
bonds that
nose. It
surround
is.
you, the more power your personas will gain.
I'm sure there's some people that'd be wanting to ride on that nose.
You better rack that noggin of yours and get them on your side. We'll change that into power.
Confidants are people you trust who share a similar goal. You can find these people in places like school or around town. Try forming bonds with people by visiting them multiple times, earning their trust, and proving your value. Once you have formed a bond, you can open the menu with triangle and select confidant to check the strength of your relationships.
Indeed, you should be prepared to use even myself, or your ambitions will not come to fruition. We have a deal then.
See, it does have like a bit of an effect on it, but I actually really do like this VA's voice. Yeah, he does a lot of like anime and games, to be honest.
Thou hast acquired a new vow.
Particularly when
it
it's
shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy
content
chains
that
of
is
captivity.
like originally
With the birth of the Fool persona,
Eastern
I have
Eurasian?
obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Wild Talk allows you to negotiate with shadows after performing a hold-up. Yeah, so this is a really like important facet of our main character's abilities. Arcana Burst earn bonus XP when fusing personas based on their Arcana's confidant.
Alright.
Yeah, so a number of bits like that, it can, to a degree for myself, it's a bit off-putting then, like doing things like fusions until later on in the game when you get like bigger bonuses to the XP and such. It's not a huge bit that you leave off. I mean, there's still like plenty of reasons to do fusion anyway. It's actually quite a neat system. You have learned the ability Wild Talk from Igor. You've learned the ability Arcana Burst. People you have formed a bond with have special confidant abilities. Your confidant rank indicates the strength of your trust with someone. As this rank increases, more of their confidant abilities will be unlocked. Press triangle to open the menu, then select confidant from there. You can check each confidant's Arcana rank and abilities.
Well, you will understand it all in due time. Continue devoting yourself to your rehabilitation.
Now this conversation's over. Get lost, inmate.
Alright, chill down. It's okay.
How
annoying. We've barely started high school and already they're making us play at a volleyball rally? And why are they pitting us against the teacher team? Kamoshida's gonna crush us. We get to see his technique live and in person, though. We should totally get spiked on. Yeah, okay. You're gonna get your face smashed in. Just look at how banged up the volleyball team is. What the hell goes on during their practices?
Okay, quiet down.
Head to the gymnasium once you've changed. Got it? So I missed a couple of the lines there. Here's a fucking cunt.
Man, you still got it, coach. Thanks. Let's go for one more.
So just celebrated for beating on children. I'm not even concerned for them at all.
Still sticks out. Hasn't changed a bit.
Pretty boring.
Right?
Eat that girl from the car and the one next to the guy. He knew exactly what he was doing with this.
Sorry. Hey, are you alright? Someone, take him to the nurse's office.
He'll pay soon enough.
Alright, let's resume the match.
That asshole's acting like a king over here, too. Get to know each other better, my ass. It's just a one-man show for him to stroke his ego. Oh, and how he acted like he was worried about Mishima. Oh, what an abusive D-bag.
Some of the worst kind of shit, man.
Well, anyways, now's our chance to go look for the guys we saw were slaves yesterday.
I genuinely
Let's look for
don't
the faces we saw
understand
at the castle. All the members of the team should be here today. I'll be sure to find
I know
someone
it does
to spill
happen
about
that there's
Kamoshida's
people like this
physical
that can
abuse.
draw
Just
others
you wait,
in
asshole.
so much to this like facade that they manage to put up while simultaneously blatantly doing awful things. It's really strange to me how that manages to happen.
The first one that popped out was a guy from Class D, so let's start from there. That's your class. Hopefully you can get him to talk without any issues. People have been avoiding me lately, so... Oh, but you're kind of in the same boat, huh?
Yeah, there's kind of some shit going around about me. So like, I don't know which one of us is really perceived worse. You can use quick travel by bringing up the map with R1 and selecting the location you want to move to, which, you know, it's not even really that far into it, and this is just, it's such a useful tool, because there's another one of the things that you want to check out and just being able to quickly go from one place to another rather than have to run around, but then you can also, if you want, and there's various reasons too, like you can learn all sorts of information from the ongoings from the students, as well as just extra, like, I don't know how to put it, extra character to the ongoing story. Mr. Kamoshida is going to play again, right? When's his next match? Let's get there early. I want to see his awesome moves up close. I know, just what you'd expect from a gold medalist. If we cheer for him, maybe he'll even look after us. I just know he will. I bet he'll remember our faces too. Mr. Kamoshida is always nice to girls. It does seem like he talks to the girls on the volleyball team and that new first year a lot. Yeah, I wonder why that is. Fucking... I want to get to know an Olympic medalist too. Nah, not... No, you don't. No, you don't. There's still time until the next match. This is such a drag. The people who don't have any matches left are allowed to go home. Maybe I'll just skip out. You're up against Mr. Kawashida's team next, right? I think everyone would notice if you weren't there. Yeah, I know. I don't want to attract that kind of attention to myself either. But even if I do play, I know Mr. Kamoshida will send some serious spikes my way. Yeah. And I just like, even with saying that, so you get it, like he's not even hiding it. It's like out of saying it, but the way that that's received is like different from how it's actually being done. That teacher's spike was incredible. Hey, is he always like that? Isn't that kind of scary? Yeah. It is until you get used to it. People on the volleyball team get those kinds of injuries. Man, you guys have got it tough. Because like, if that sort of thing was regular, you would be expected to be wearing some sort of gear for that. That's not meant to be regular. That's all. Right. We don't have club today, do we? Ugh. I forgot to tell you the first years. Come on, man, you'd better get up to the 3rd floor quick. Yeah, so like, I mean, we can like go around and speak to everyone if we really want to. I don't think we want to spend all that time. There are some times where it's actually worth a quick scan. Because there's some of the characters that are like particularly stand out that are repeat characters. Like this girl as well, like you regularly answer questions to her. I can't remember if it actually ends up with us getting any sort of like items or anything. You're on the newspaper, right? Give me the deets of the volleyball team. I can't. Every time I try to look into them, the higher-ups of our school pressure me out of it. Huh? The hell? So Kamoshida's pulling strings behind the scenes? Can we stop this? I'd rather not get into trouble for talking to you guys. Fine. I mean, this is one of the things you can always do, is just like try and pay attention to the way the model is drawn. Which again doesn't mean it's like worthless to listen to these. You can still like get extra tidbits. When it was on the 1st floor just now, I saw someone who was all banged up. I bet it was someone from the volleyball team. Even the 3rd years getting worked hard. And even though I said I wasn't going to do everyone, I'm still kind of doing it. I think that's good. So. Yeah, I think we were meant to go to the classroom. No? Let's get changed and head to karaoke. Should we invite that other guy? I think I saw him somewhere over there. He can't. He said he had to go practice. Seriously? The volleyball team is something else. Yep, can't do any of the stuff that... Oh, 2D. We were wondering where... Wait, why... Wait, is it further up? What do we do? See... Okay, here we go. On the chase.
What?
Give
Are you
us
skipping
your
out on the
nuts.
volleyball rally? I guess I expected from you transfer. Hey, that's the guy who was over at that castle. You too, Sakamoto? What do you guys want?
How did you get injured?
It's from practice. What does that have to do with anything? Kamoshida did it to you, right? Look, I ain't gonna tell anyone you squealed. Just tell us about how Kamoshida's abusing you. I don't know what you're talking about.
Really? As you stood there, so banged up.
I'm
Are you
not.
afraid?
You guys are talking complete nonsense. Don't try and hide it. We already know.
You know? You have proof.
Well, This is ridiculous. Please, leave me alone. You're really bothering me. All right, that's enough. Come on, let's go. That injury ain't normal, and he still won't fess up. Crap. If we keep going at this pace, the ball game's gonna end.
Yeah, people could feel boxed in, man. Like, they've got... Like, there's no way that they can possibly get out of it, even if like, they were to say something. It's just gonna get worse. Yeah, let's split
Guess
up.
that'd be faster. I'll check the practice building for people before clubs start. You handle the classroom building. There's a third year on the volleyball team that I remember. I think he's in 3C? He was getting beat pretty badly at the castle. Might have some injuries here, too. Anyways, I'll hit you up if I find anything. See ya.
You should stay away from him.
Do you think Suzu-san's been acting strangely? She's been sighing a lot. She used to be a lot happier when we were first years. Plus those bruises, I think she's in trouble. She's trying to become a volleyball starter, isn't she? I heard she takes private lessons with Mr. Kamoshida every day. Apparently she's been a really good player ever since she was in middle school. Anyway, acting sad like that while keeping Mr. Kamoshida to herself is arrogant, don't you think? Fucking... You awful people. Awful. Like... Do you need something? I really wish you wouldn't talk to me in such a public place. Tell me about volleyball. Why don't you ask Miss Mishima-kun about that? He's in Class D with you, isn't he? To be honest, I've heard some rumors about him and Mr. Kamoshida. Don't ask me any more though. I don't want the teachers to see me associating with you. So that does give us like a bit of direction. If I saw Mr. Kamoshida asking Tamaki out in the hall yesterday. Right, how is this just like accepted? But she just shot him down. She's so uptight. She's probably had a bunch of boyfriends.
I think the popularity went to her head. And she's looking down on us girls, right? As to be expected from a foreigner.
Yo. Well-behaved student. Ah, the transfer student. What is it? I'll tell on you if you try and do something to me. Well, I dunno. Just please don't hurt me. I was not intending to. Going back down to the first floor to see if there's anyone to talk. That looked like it hurt. Is their practice always like that? I know, right? That guy was like all bruises. I'm amazed they don't quit. And when you ask if they're okay, they get super pissed. Dude, not so loud. I mean, it's the fastest way to get a college recommendation, right? Just let it go. See, everyone basically knows what's going on. They're just like... The whole thing is orchestrated to make people want to overlook what they see.
Yeah?
Everyone's saying a lot of bad stuff about that transfer student in your class, Aunt. I know. I hate rumors already, but they're only getting more and more complex as time goes on. I wonder if he's alright. I hope he's not letting it get to him too much. That's just like you, Shiho. Always worrying about other people before yourself.
Yeah.
Kinda like when you were there for me. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's these guys. Man, cleaning up after the volleyball rally is going to be such a goddamn pain. No, it was on the second floor. I said, why am I thinking it's these guys? Man, cleaning up after the volleyball rally is going to be such a goddamn pain. Eh? What do you want? You got something to say? How did you get hurt? It's from practice. Hey, I know who this guy is. Is that a transfer student who's been hanging out with Sakamoto? Oh, I get it. You're trying to snoop on Mr. Kamoshida, right? Look, a volleyball team performs at national level. Of course our practices are going to be tough. Mr. Kamoshida just dedicated to training us. Don't believe everything Sakamoto says. That's corporal punishment, dude.
Who cares?
Don't talk like you know. Hey, we should stop talking to him. What if he loses it and starts attacking us? I heard he even carries a knife around. Who knows what he's capable of? How's it going? He refused. Him too? Man. Everyone's too freaked out about Kamoshida. Okay, so I actually did talk to the right person, even though I thought it was on the other floor. But I still got a lead. The first year, new member, he just joined. So he might not be all wrapped up in Kamoshida's web of bullshit yet. Go ask around with the first years, see if you can find him. Shooby-doo. You can view the messages you have received by pressing square. An icon will appear on any unread messages. Only the 50 most recent chat threads will be saved. All chats will be automatically deleted, so don't forget to read them. Might be able to talk to. Insensitive student, I'm so glad I'm not on the volleyball team. Doesn't it seem like the first years always have to run? Push student, and they have to run all the way down from the 3rd floor too. They certainly tough it out, well, but I feel sorry for them. Hey, you got bread? Where's the bread? This is no time for detours. No, give the bread. Give us the bread. I'll come back here and buy something when I have the time. We have time now. Give the coin. Give it. Okay, no, there's got to be a way to run. Okay, circle, use camera. That's. I like that. I like that. On on the edges there. Because what's nice about that as well, it kind of helps cover up the blur. There's worse on the edges, which is that is so much better than all the motion blur options we get. Just putting an effect that makes sense for the style of it. God. Out the way! Find the first year volleyball player. Scooby Flu. Meow, meow, meow. Yeah, this is one of the reasons why I wanted to find a way to be able to watch things on my phone and get it scanned. I mean, I think there are other avenues, like there's other applications and things out there. I'm not entirely sure about them. Female first year duo, it could be them. So actually, I'm not going to talk to them just yet. Injured volleyball player, also could be this guy. Looking at the wall, they've all been injured people so far, so maybe actually not these two. We'll see. Irritated female student. Practice has been so hard, I haven't been getting any. Huh? What do you want? Are you on the volleyball team? No, I'm not. Why? What's going on? Hey! Isn't he, the scary guy? Oh, the frightened female student. Okay, that's not okay. What? Why didn't you say so? I can't believe I talked to him. Oh, never mind. I'm in a hurry, so I've got to go. Yeah, it's definitely this guy. First year volleyball player. Yep. Yeah? I'm on the volleyball team. What do you want? What are those injuries? Oh, these? It happened during practice. I mean, everyone on the team's got injuries like this. Mishima Senpai has it especially bad though. He gets to deal with Mr. Kamoshida's special coaching. Never mind. Forget I said anything. Special
I can't
coaching?
do it.
Please, just stop talking to me. Ask someone else if you want to know anything more. Attention! Attention! All matches have concluded. Please get ready to go home for today. Damn it, we're out of time. How'd it go? Actually, we got some information. It wasn't the best, but the thing is that we're still following a trail. We haven't got anything definitive, but we've got a trail, you know? So that's something. See, it didn't have any luck either. I disagree with that. God, I shouldn't give first eggs there.
Can I talk to you for a sec?
Hello?
It'll be quick.
Okay.
Anyway,
me what to
what's with
want,
you?
what to really,
Like how
really
you were late the other
want.
day was a lie and all. There's that weird rumor about you too.
What do you want with him?
Right back at you. You're not even in our class.
We just
Yeah, but we're
happen to get
friends.
to know each other.
What are you planning on doing to Mr. Kamoshida?
Huh? I see.
Whoa.
I getcha. You're all buddy-buddy with Kamoshida after all.
This has nothing to do with you, Sakamoto.
If you found out what he's been doing behind your back, you'd dump him right away.
Behind my back? What's that supposed to mean?
Yeah,
wouldn't
somehow.
get it.
Somehow,
Anyway,
even though
people
she
are
clearly
already
has some
talking about you
suspicions.
too. I don't know what you're trying to pull, but no one's gonna help you. I'm warning
And it
you.
is
just
really
in
weird
case.
as well that they're
That's all.
kind of partially. I don't actually know if they're outright
Why she gotta be
dating,
so aggressive all the time?
quote unquote, Kamoshida and on. You know her? Her.
We just went to the same middle
There's
school.
a few words that get like that.
Anyways,
I
that's
don't know
not what we're
why.
here to talk about.
I
had no luck on my end.
look,
What
kind
about
of
you?
slur.
Did anything
the-
like
one of the
someone's
syllables
name turn up?
a bit. Yes, Mishima. Not kid. Pardon me. Something I do need to like try and go to the doctors about sometime. I've had this like weird gas issue for like ages. I keep like getting bloated and just have these involuntary burps come up. It's really quite annoying. But yeah, Mishima.
Huh?
We say
Special
answer
coaching,
A.
huh?
Yeah.
True. I always see the guy covered in bruises. Let's go talk to him before he leaves then.
It's fucked, man.
Hey, got a second? Sakamoto?
This is another thing as well. I still need to get
You
quite a
too.
bit better at my posture.
Come on, we
even
just
though
wanna
like
chat.
this chair is actually really good. for
Kamoshida's
it.
been coaching you, huh? You sure it's not just physical abuse?
I think a lot of it's
Certainly not.
just,
What are you
bad
talking all
habit
polite
over
for?
the years.
Anyways, we saw him spike you today. Right in
That's
the
a lot,
face.
an issue with a lot of people. Though.
That was just because I'm not good at the sport.
Nah, man.
Still,
nah,
that
it's
doesn't
hard
explain
to-
all the other bruises you've got. They're from practice. Is he forcing you to keep quiet?
Yeah.
That's...
What's going on here? Mishima, isn't it time for practice?
I'm not feeling well today.
What? Maybe you're better off quitting then. You're never going to improve that crappy form unless you show up to practice.
Didn't you hear? He ain't feeling well.
Well, Mishima, are you coming to practice or not?
I'll go.
As for you, any more trouble and you'll be gone from the school for sure.
Bastard.
Same goes for you. Didn't the principal tell you to keep in line?
I'm saying this.
Just don't get in the way of my practice. All these
I
unsettling rumors are making the
imagine he's
students
saying it
anxious
in a
after
more
all.
like passive
That's
aggressive
your
sort
own
of
goddamn
way.
fault.
This won't get us anywhere. Let's go, Machida.
You know?
Shujin Academy is a place where those with aspirations come to learn. Unworthy students like yourselves don't have any right to be here. Get with the program.
And also like kind of
Yes, sir.
being like, yeah, I know what shit you're doing, you fucking cunt.
That asshole. He's gonna pay for this.
I was a bit concerned
There's no
about doing
point.
that as well because like,
Huh?
how would
Even that
Machida
he's
take it?
physically abusing us is meaningless. Everybody knows. The principal, our parents, they all know, and they all
Yeah.
keep quiet about it.
This is the terrible thing. Absolutely
This has gotta be a
everyone
joke.
knows. There's no one who doesn't know.
You don't
Students,
understand what I'm going
teachers,
through.
parents,
Shouldn't you,
everyone,
of all people,
and
know
everyone
that
just keeps
nothing's going to
silent.
help?
And there's genuinely times when things like this happen. It's not often, and usually not to this scale. You know, usually such manipulative people end up doing it within like particular groups, but it all really depends on what sort of status and outreach they have. Unfortunately, as people get more and more, they just end up with this greater ability to manipulate large swathes of people. It's horrendous. Are you gonna quit?
No, I ain't giving up. I'll try one more time to persuade the other guys.
I was
That's
saying that
all I
like,
can
hoping
do.
like try and get it in an inspirational way. You know, like I'm not gonna quit now. I don't entertain the idea of quitting. I'm worn out from all the stuff that happened today. I should probably head to sleep soon. So, still can't do anything in the evening yet. There's so much that's restricted at the start. Hey, this don't make any damn sense. The principal and even the parents know about the abuse. Why ain't anybody speaking up? Yeah, I don't think they're afraid of him. They've genuinely accepted that the quote-unquote benefits that they would get from using, you know, Kamoshida's background and his prestige for the quote-unquote benefits of the children. That's what they've decided. That's worth them going through all this abuse. Because he's a star athlete, and having that there means that, you know, they'll get picked out better because he's got the connections. Even so, that don't give him the right to do whatever he wants. He's beating kids up, and all they're allowed to do is endure. And that follower of his doesn't give one single shit. I think he's talking about Anne there. Anne Takamaki. You met her in the courtyard, remember? You should know her. I mean, she's in your class, dude. Ugh, what a load of bull. I can't let it end like this. I'm gonna try and find someone who knows about what's going on with Kamoshida during break tomorrow. Just you watch. I ain't giving up. I'm beat from running around all day. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep, little fluffy boy. Did you see Mr. Kamoshida's play yesterday? He was so awesome. I think I might ask for his autograph after school. I don't know if that's such a good idea. I hear that you shouldn't go near the PE faculty office. People say you can hear weird sounds like screaming even though no one's there. What? It's probably just a rumor spread by fans to scare the competition. So, about witnesses. I was wondering if you could get something out of Takamaki. Since she's with Kamoshida? No, that ain't why. You know how we didn't get a thing out of the volleyball team? Okay. I figured it would be a good idea to talk to someone who knows them. Takamaki's BFFs with a starter, a girl named Suzui. I tried to talk to that girl during break, but I got nothing. That's why we should have Takamaki talk to her. Then again, I guess it'll be hard getting her to help us. No. Even though like, I'm not particularly
Yeah, have it.
Shouldn't you be heading to volleyball?
Uh-huh.
That bruise above your eye. Is that from practice too?
Yeah.
Are you sure you're not pushing yourself too hard?
I'm okay.
That's not what's going on.
Volleyball's the only thing I can do right. Shouldn't you take that?
It's probably just my part-time job. I think.
Well, we're completely off
Get
center.
going.
Yes.
Shiho,
No.
are you sure you're okay?
Uh-huh.
Yes. Today won't work. I'm not feeling so good. Sorry. Bye.
You can guess who that was calling, huh?
Hey, wasn't that Takamaki?
Rumor has it she's dating Kamoshida.
Seriously?
I heard people saw them in his car together.
You know, she seems pretty easy, huh? You think I'd have a chance too?
Come on, dude. You can't go after Kamoshida's bitch.
No. I think that's a little better.
What? Oh, I'm in the way, aren't I? Sorry.
No, Shiho. I'm sorry too.
Oh no, it's totally my fault. I shouldn't have been spacing out like that. You don't look familiar. Could you be that transfer student from Class D?
Yeah.
This might not be any of my business, but don't let the rumors get to you, okay?
She's such a supportive girl, man. And she did the same for Arn.
Well, I've helped
Well,
with
I
a
shouldn't
similar
really say that,
situation
just
before.
Well,
My best friend is often misunderstood too, all because of her looks.
Yeah.
Sorry. I didn't mean to drag on like that. Anyway, I have to go to practice. I'll see you around.
I don't know how much it's still a thing over there now. This is something depicted in quite a bit of material about whether they are foreigners or whether they are from their country, native to their country. If people like Ryuji, how he's dyed his hair, doing things like that, it's to call it considered to be a social faux pas, or at least was. If it I don't know if it still is. It's really like a lot of people like that ends up being ostracized.
This really ain't going our way.
It's kind of like really looked down upon. As
All of them kept
bad
saying the
things to
same
do.
shit Mishima was talking about. Kamoshida had to have told him something. At this rate, looks like we'll have to go to him
Only
directly.
people of ill repute would do such things.
I
That's
know.
not how- Yeah, we can't just go at him directly.
Seriously,
we gotta,
isn't there something we can do? No
we gotta
way
get
I'm
him
gonna
and
give
stuff.
in like this. Can you think of anything?
How about?
Oh, that'd be fine if we could do it without getting caught, but if we did, we'd be seriously done for. You got any other ideas?
Well, I mean, I still say sneak attack, but like maybe not in the method that you were thinking.
So you want to tell them about the castle? They'd never believe us. Have any other ideas? What do we do?
Let's punish the king.
The king? You mean that other world's Kamoshida?
Long live
I didn't think of that, but is there any meaning to...
I finally found you.
So,
You say so.
Don't think you can get away with not paying me back for helping you.
It's Morgana!
Is that
Hey, kitty.
you, Morgana?
How dare you up and leaving me the other day?
The cat's
I do find it'd be interesting that they
I
still
am
give us
not
like
a cat.
regular art
This is just
when
what
he's in
happened
his
when I
cat
came to this
form.
world. It was a lot of trouble finding you two.
Wait, you came to our world? Does that mean you've got a phone?
You don't need one when you're at my level. I did get pretty lost making my escape, though.
That aside, why can you talk? You're a cat!
How should I know?
You hearing this too?
Meow.
This is no time to be joking around!
You guys are having a rough time of this,
Meow.
I heard you mention something about witnesses.
Oh, shut up!
You know, I could tell you a thing or two about what to do about Kamoshida.
Ooh,
You were pretty close
What you
just
got,
a moment
Morgana?
ago.
God, that condescending attitude. This thing's gotta be Morgana.
You were still doubting me?
Yeah, a little bit.
Quiet down!
We really have to be looking for a cat in a busy time like this?
I just heard a meow somewhere near here. Didn't you hear it?
Make sure you check every nook and cranny around.
Meow? Does that mean only us two can understand what you're saying?
Looks like it.
Yeah.
What the hell's going on?
It's kind of funny
Anyways,
thinking on
what
it,
you were
doing a
talking
number of
about
the
earlier,
scenes that
is it for real?
to everyone else,
You're
Morgana just
quite the
sounds like a cat
skeptic for
meowing.
being an idiot.
Hey, tell us more. Then again, this probably ain't the best place. Here, stick it in your bag for now. It should be just small enough to fit.
Hey, how dare you treat me like... Don't be so rough with me.
Enough of that. You said you know how we can do something about Kamoshida, right?
It has to do with what this guy was talking about earlier. You'll need to attack his castle.
What do you mean?
That castle is how Kamoshida views this school. He doesn't realize what happens in there, but it's deeply connected to the depths of his heart. Thus, if the castle disappears, it would naturally impact the real Kamoshida.
What'd happen?
A palace is a manifestation of a person's distorted desires. So, if that castle were no more... Precisely. You sure pick up things fast.
For real? He's gonna turn good? But is that really getting back at him?
Erasing a palace essentially means forcing the owner to have a change of heart. However, even though
Yeah,
their
and
warped
how this
wands
ever gets
disappear,
twisted.
the crimes they committed remain. Kamoshida will become unable to bear the weight of those crimes, and he'll confess
This is
them
like
himself.
probably one of the most innocent ways I can
real?
think
That's
of
possible?
And since the palace will no longer exist, he'll forget what we did there as well.
people
Not
who've
only
done
will
such
we be able
wrongs.
to bring Kamoshida down, but
what's
there won't
actually
even be a
making
trace
a
of our
difference
involvement.
to them as well, for the better.
Amazing! You are
I know
one
it's like all
incredible
fictional,
cat!
but still.
True. Except for the cat part.
So, how do we get rid of the palace?
By stealing the treasure held within.
It
Steal
is, I mean, thinking about
I'll
it, it's
tell you
a
more once
really
you agree
direct
to go
method
ahead
of dealing
with this.
with it, just
It's
getting
my
them
most
to
valuable
have a change
secret
of
plan,
perspective
after all.
of
If you want to help me out, I'll gladly
how
teach
what
you.
they're doing is actually
What's your
like,
call?
really
Alex
bad.
running dry looking for witnesses. Guess we have no choice but to go along.
But it's, I somewhat get it as well, because some people are thinking like that it's an outright, like the idea of being able to control someone to make them think a certain way. But that's not really what they're doing. They're not like, it's not like they can pick anything for the person to think or do. So it's not like a controlling thing. It's more like a natural reawakening to a more regular way to view the world. I say regular. I don't know. That's probably not the right wording for it, but I mean, it's not like they don't understand what they're doing, but the way they end up thinking and processing their actions is very different. So we have no choice but to go along. Yeah, there's no other way.
Good. Oh, right. There's one more thing I should tell you. If we erase a palace, there is no doubt that the person's distorted desires will be erased as well. But desires are what we all need in order to survive. The will to sleep, eat, fall in love. Those sorts of things.
What are you getting at?
If all of those yearnings were to vanish, they'd be no different than someone who is shut down entirely. They may even die if they're not given proper care.
I think of it as maybe like a bit of a reset on their head
Will
somehow.
you listen to everything I have to say first?
Would their death be our fault?
You know, like
Aren't you
turning
determined
your
enough to face
computer
those
off,
kinds of risks?
leaving it for 10 seconds
Hey,
and then turning it back
what do you
on.
think?
Sort of deal. I'm interested.
For real?
Sheesh. I come all this way and this is what I get. It's not like anyone will ever find out.
That's not the point. If we just go around secretly doing whatever we want, we'd be no better than that effing Kamoshida.
Isn't this your only option? I'll come back later. Make sure you've made your decision by then.
Man, we're getting all worked up for nothing. Damn it. I'll try and see if I can figure out another way. Come on, let's get out of here.
Yo, some of the guys in my class have been talking. And that Suzui girl, looks like rumors are going around about her and Kamoshida. If they're true, it's no wonder I couldn't get her to talk. Still, something about that doesn't seem right. What do you mean? It's just impossible. I've known Takamaki and Suzui since middle school. There's just no way Kamoshida's their type, you know? So, I gotta wonder where those rumors came from. I guess we'll get it tomorrow. See ya. I wonder what the other students are saying. I should listen in as I go home. Whisper, whisper. Gossipy female student, Takamaki always looks kind of unhappy whenever Mr. Kamoshida talks to her. Maybe she doesn't want to talk to him at school to show off how she's got him wrapped around her finger. Ew, gross. That's a rude female student. Oh, so that's what's going on? I wonder how far they've gone together. No, that's just how they are because she's not interested in him. Scared female student? I saw that new transfer student hanging out with Sakamoto-kun. The two of them are so scary. Female student heading home. He doesn't look like the kind of guy who'd have a criminal record. Maybe he's one of those. You know, the people in those accidents. Maybe he suddenly freaks out and attacks people. Huh? I don't think so. He's just been coming to school. Actually, he almost seems normal. And from what I hear, after you have a psychotic breakdown, you go brain dead and die right there.
Well, see you later.
Just little hints. Shooting student heading home. Sakamoto's been asking questions about the volleyball team. Just who does he think he is? Carefree Shujin student. The volleyball team's never going to tell him anything. They're all completely loyal to Kamoshida. Well, if Kamoshida likes them, their future is pretty much set. Of course they'd back him up. Speaking of which, I hear Kamoshida's new favorite girl is someone named Suzui. Oh, the girl who was chosen to be a regular? Ah, her face was all swollen. It looked pretty bad. Yeah, there's honestly some pretty dark stuff that happens in some of these events.
Train doors are now closing.
Boris June. Man, she even looks hot in a jersey. I wonder if I have a shot with her. Sleepy June, you really want Kamoshida's leftovers? I like the girl with the ponytail better. Oh, you mean from the volleyball team? I guess I kinda get you. There's also a really cute first year with a ponytail though. Why not her? Wait, there was a girl like that? I didn't look at all. Worried female student. I'm so traumatized from the video of that accident, I've been afraid of riding the train ever since. Talkative female student. There've been similar accidents before, right? What happens if you get a psychotic breakdown? Well, out of nowhere you go crazy and violent, then you suddenly pass out. In the very end, you die in a lot of pain. That's what I hear. You die. Or you're as good as dead. Lovely. Let's ride the train.
Platform number 2, service to Asakusa is departing soon. Please watch
Yeah, I've spent a lot of time actually playing Power World. So I'm generally hoping that it's going to come to PS5. A costing office worker. You're running this place like nothing happened. Didn't you find out what caused the accident? Bewildered station attendant. The police are investigating the cause right now. We're working hard to ensure your safety. There was a bus accident before, just like this. Didn't you figure out how to prevent this already? I'm very sorry, sir. It seems the conductor suddenly fell unconscious. And then... tired-looking office worker. How can you think it's all a coincidence? The same thing keeps happening again and again. Office worker heading home. The train derailed the other day was horrific. If you ask me, it looked like an act of terrorism. Maybe it's a conspiracy. Another country attacking us? You think they're using mind control? If it was mind control, they're messing it up. Those people end up going brain dead, don't they? Well, maybe that's a way of covering up that they've used mind control by making any sort of remnants. Not that that is the case, but if it was done in such a way that they die and so they were not able to pass on any information, or at least less information. I smell freshly baked bread. It would certainly give me energy if I had some. It seems like they sell limited edition items too. I should come back again. Why can't I buy the bread? Give me the bread. Is this way? There's no access way connecting to a commercial building over here. There's nothing in particular I need to do, so I'll just quietly go home. Yeah, it's been really fun playing Power World. Despite
Will you
it
please give it a
running like
rest?
crap on the old console.
I told you, I'm not feeling up to it. Wait, what? That's not what you promised. And you call yourself a teacher? This has nothing to do with Shiho.
No, it does though, because
Shiho's starting position.
if only it was just
Wait,
that
were you listening?
Which, I mean, it's bad anyway, but...
Haven't you heard of privacy? No, I was out of line. Sorry.
Yes, I as well. Yes.
So,
it's one of those things
how
when you
much
like
did you
see
hear?
someone you recognize. Something about a friend.
Shiho. It's nothing at all. Nothing.
Don't look like nothing. Hey, girlie. Come back. I wonder what happened. I should follow her. Any other randos to talk to? Yeah, it's Dougie. Ruchiko. I better hurry and find on. I think it's like Hachiko, maybe? I think. the actual real life version of this. It's quite a touching and also sad tale, really. Can't go like 2 feet. Can't even. Hey, the girl who just ran by was really cute, don't you think? Calm man. How should I know? I don't go looking at the face of everyone who walks by me. We're in pursuit. Brown-haired woman. That girl. Isn't she crying? Cool-headed woman. She probably just got dumped or something. Leave her alone.
Stop following me! Just leave me alone!
Nah.
Why? Why do you keep worrying about me?
Why not? Like, you seem in distress.
What the heck? I really don't get you. I don't have anything to talk about with you. It was just an argument.
With Kamoshida.
Thank you very much! You've heard the rumors, haven't you? About Mr. Kamoshida. Everyone says we're getting it on. But that's so not true. That was him on the other line. I avoided giving him my number for the longest time. He told me to go to his place after this. You know what it means. If I turn him down, he said he'd take my friend off as a regular on the team. I've been telling myself this is all for Shiho's sake. I can't take it anymore. I've had enough of this. I hate him, but still, Shiho's my best friend. She's all I have left in that sorry excuse of a school. Tell me, what should I do? Sorry, I shouldn't have asked. It's not your problem. What am I saying? I barely even talked to you before.
Yeah, maybe that's why.
You might be right. You're so weird. Usually everyone just ignores me. Are you really a bad person? I've heard people talking about you, but I just don't see it.
I'm bare to the bone, baby.
Is that supposed to be a joke? Kinda had a feeling they were all just exaggerations. You seemed lonely. Almost like you didn't belong anywhere. You're the same in that regard. Maybe that's why it was so easy for me to talk to you. Is there really no way for me to help Shiho? I wish he'd just change his mind. Like, forget about me and everything. As if something like that would ever happen. I wasn't asking for a serious response. But I do feel a bit better now. I'm gonna head home. Don't tell anyone what I told you, okay? I'll try and think of a way to persuade Kamoshida. Well, thanks.
Is so twisted in what it's insinuated that he's been doing.
Are you leaving?
And does.
What is it?
Mr. Kamoshida's asking for you. He's in the PE faculty office.
What did he say?
I don't know. Well, I have to go.
On.
So fucking twisted, man.
You're late. Where have you been?
This might be the most believable one of them. That someone was like bothering and you had to go out of your way to avoid them.
Just don't come running to me when you get arrested. That'll be it for you, remember? By the way, you haven't been hanging around any bad influences, have you?
I was saying that I was being bothered, not that I was being a bother. I'd say I made a friend.
Huh. Well, they've got to be pretty strange to want to spend time with you. Just make sure you're careful who your friends are, if you don't want them ruining your life. Ooh, look at the time. Seriously, think about how I feel having to stay up here waiting for you. Hey,
thank you for waiting
I'm
up
leaving.
for us.
In the future, try not to come back so damn late. Understood?
So, what do you think about what Morgana told us? I don't know if I get all that stuff about stealing desires. And Kamoshida's gonna turn, like, brain dead if you mess up, right? I mean, sure, I'm pissed at it, but I don't know if I really want to kill the guy. I'm not sure what to say. Right. We ain't gonna settle anything at this rate. I'm thinking murder is a bit much, though. Oh, well... What was it? I'll try and see if I can come up with some other way tonight. Okay, how are you gonna come up with another way? You don't even understand this way. What? Still can't do anything. Everything is so gosh darn restricted. Stealing Kamoshida's distorted desires. Can we really do it? Anyway, I should get some sleep. Sleep. I wish I could fall asleep easily. I can't believe Suzu Senpai missed such an important meeting. I wonder what happened. Mr. Kamoshida asked to see her. I've heard rumors about how the two of them stayed late together. I wonder what's going on. You don't think they're... Nah, it couldn't be. It could be. Man, it's been nothing but bad news lately. I'm worried about the future. Oh, that reminds me. Apparently a guest is coming to the school today. Some young guy, I think. Oh? Tell me more. It's just so chill, but constantly.
So I assume all of you know about the separation of powers. There are 3 branches in our government. The National Diet is legislative, the Cabinet is executive, and the Supreme Court is judiciary. This division of power provides checks and balances, which ensures no one branch becomes unstoppable.
Well, at
Have you
least
made
that's
up
the
your
intent.
mind? No matter how much thinking you do, there's only one option. You'd be better off just listening to me.
Don't talk.
Did I just hear a cat just now?
Meow!
Don't meow. Could that rumored cat be somewhere nearby? Settle down! We're in the middle of an important lecture.
It's no use. I can't think of any other way. can't deal with that shit right now. I mean, what are we gonna do about Kamoshida? Do we just go along with what the cat says? Ugh, that damn furball.
If he only knew I'm reading this too.
Hey, what's that?
Enough! This is a classroom!
Wait, she's going to jump!
Suzui?
Shiho?
For real? Come on, let's go.
Hey, stay in your seats! Do not step foot outside of this room.
No way! Huh? Is she gonna commit suicide?
It's Suzui! Shia Suzui!
Huh? Suzui-san? Let's go look.
She fell!
She jumped!
Calm down! Back to your seats!
No! Why? Shiho!
Hey, what's going on? We should head to the courtyard too. There's no way we're gonna get past all these goddamn people. Come on, let's try going through the practice building. Hey, let me through! What the hell? Let me through, man! Please!
Dark stuff, man. That people have to be... Not that they don't have to. That they're suffering through this stuff. Then to be pushed to these sorts of outcomes.
Class is still in session.
Shiho!
What the hell's wrong with
And
these
it's just
people?
so rude that people
We
would
need
be
someone
like
to go
this,
with
just there
me.
with their
Are there
cameras
any
trying to
teachers
take
around?
pictures. Like, no respect
I'm not in
for
charge of
it.
her class, though.
Oh, we should leave this to Principal Kobayakawa.
I'll go!
Please hurry.
Shiho. Why?
Mon, I'm sorry. I can't take this anymore.
Shiho? Huh? Kamoshida? No! Shiho!
Did you see that? Her leg was totally thrown away. It's not good. She just lunged off.
Volleyball team.
Return to your classrooms at once.
That guy. Hey, wasn't Mishima acting weird?
Definitely.
We're gonna make him talk this time.
Teachers, return to your classrooms for the time being. Please do not let any students go
Look
home
at this
yet.
scuffed Dr. Eggman. They're not even Dr. Eggman, it's
That
more like
hurts.
the Penguin.
Why'd you run like that, huh? I didn't run.
Yeah, you did.
She jumped and tried to kill herself! Leave me alone. He's right. We ain't trying to get you busted. We won't say you talked either. Suzui. She was called out by Mr. Kamoshida! Wait, what? I was called by him a number of times too. To the teacher's room. It wasn't just me or Suzui either. He'd nominate someone when he was in a bad mood and hit them. So the physical punishment thing was for real. And yesterday, he called Suzui out of the blue. She didn't make any mistakes or anything. Mr. Kamoshida seemed really irritated that day. So it must have been worse than usual.
Yeah,
I
I
didn't-
don't think it's just
That
physical
son of a
abuse he was
bitch!
doing to her. You know, it's heavily implied that he either had been or
I bet Sakamoto's going to find Mr. Kamoshida. Mr. Kamoshida's probably in the PE faculty office on the second floor. He went into the PE faculty office. Let's hurry. We have to go after him.
This is impossible.
Huh?
You bastard! The hell did you do to that girl?
What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb with me!
That is enough!
What you did wasn't coaching.
What did you say?
You ordered me to call Suzui here. I can only imagine what you did to her.
You're going on and on about things you have no proof of. Basically, you're simply making these claims because you can't be a regular on the team, right?
That's not what this is about!
Even if it is exactly as you imagine it to be, hypothetically speaking, what can you do? We just received a call from the hospital. Suzui's in a coma, and her chances of recovery are slim. How would someone like that make a statement? There's no chance of her getting better, I hear. Oh, the poor girl.
No. That can't be. You goddamn...
This again? Does this mean we need to have yet another case of self-defense?
You shut your mouth, you son of a bitch! Why are you stopping me? But still!
Calm down, man.
Oh, you're stopping him? What a surprise. There's no need to hold back. Why not attack me? Oh, you can. But of course you can. Everyone present right now will be expelled. I'm reporting all of you at the next board meeting.
What? You can't make a decision like that!
Who would seriously consider what scum like you say? You threatened me too, Mishima, so you're just as responsible.
Huh?
To think you didn't know why I kept someone as talentless as you on the team. You act like you're a victim. But you leaked his criminal records, didn't you? It's all over the internet, correct? How terrible.
Mishima? He told me to do it. I had no choice.
This is the thing, he could have done it himself. But he'd
Now,
rather manipulate someone else
here?
into doing it.
You're all expelled.
Make them
You're done
culpable.
for. Your futures are mine to take. Now
Feel
get out of my
trapped by
sight.
guilt.
I can't believe this asshole's getting away with this! Huh? Oh, right. We have that.
Huh? Have you lost your minds? You worthless kids aren't making any sense. But sure, go ahead and try. After all, you'll have plenty of time to kill until expulsion.
Yeah, we're going to be doing a lot until the expulsion.
We can't waste any time. We gotta hurry up and go to that world and beat the shit out of that asshole.
We're not beating him up. We're simply stealing his distorted desires. Can I assume that you've made up your minds about this? About how he might suffer a mental shutdown?
I have. Someone almost died because of him. I don't give a rat's ass what happens to him anymore.
And you?
I agree.
Then it's settled.
By the way, is getting rid of a palace hard? You've tried it before, right?
When did I ever say that?
Huh? What? Were you just pretending to know?
Is it true that you're getting expelled? Everyone's talking about it.
That asshole's at it again. So you came all this way to tell us that?
You're going to deal with Kamoshida. Let me in on it too. I can't just sit back and do nothing after what happened to Shiho.
This has nothing to do with you. Don't butt your head into this.
But it does! Shiho's my...
I said don't get in our way!
That was harsh.
We can't take her somewhere like that.
I hope she doesn't do anything too crazy. Women can be much bolder than men at times.
We just gotta hurry up and deal with Kamoshida. Let's go already.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, I can see
The
that.
moment we cross over,
with the,
we'll treat each other like phantom thieves. So I hope you're ready.
Huh?
the differences of how, like, emotions
Those who
processed
covertly
and
sneak
such.
in and stylishly steal treasure.
See that could
That is what
actually
we
make
become.
you alter in, like, particular circumstances. Not bad. Yeah, I find it actually
That
quite
sounds kind of
difficult
cool.
processing.
So we just gotta say the school, Kamoshida's name, and
not like
castle.
such
Then we end up in Bizarro World. How the hell's all this work?
such
Did
emotional
someone make it?
like events, but like, both fictional and like in real life. It's a lot to take in.
That's kind of creepy, but seems useful enough. We'll show that effing Kamoshida.
Let's go.
They really are going to do something. They're doing something on their phone? A name... school? Huh?
See, this is weird. It's something I don't particularly get with this because like she was close there, but
All right, time to bust on
I
through.
can easily imagine like particularly
What
where they were
is
standing.
this?
They could like, and especially before as well. Like the other time, they
Takamaki?
were standing by the gates. That
That
other
voice.
people weren't dragged in there.
Sakamoto? And
Was
are
it
you...
particularly because they've already like started developing?
Why are you
a degree of a
here?
bond
How
already?
should I know? What's going on? Hey, where are we? Isn't this the school?
I see.
Morgana.
Perhaps she was dragged in because of that app thing. If multiple people can enter with the person who uses it, it stands to reason it'll pull anyone nearby.
Really, then
real?
why was it only just on?
Wait, so
never,
this is related to
seemed
Kamoshida?
Anyways, you gotta leave.
Really? I've been just
No!
on.
The shadows are
Maybe.
going to find us if you make a scene.
No
This,
way!
this is the thing,
It's
like,
hot!
sometimes, like,
Oh my god!
is that
It's
a
a
moment
monster cat!
Monster?
there's an expectation of
You
the
better
suspension
explain
of
what's
disbelief?
going on!
or-
I won't leave until you do!
Looks like we gotta force her. But how are we supposed to do that?
Just take her back to where we
There's
came
just
in.
more to it than
That's
it's
how it
being
worked
explained.
last time, right?
Oh yeah!
Oh,
Can you lend me a
no.
hand? We can't deal with Kamoshida if we don't.
Well, maybe she can help. She did
What are
already
you-
offer to.
We'll explain after everything's over.
Hey! And just where are you touching?
Whoa, sorry, I didn't mean... That's not important.
You guys, seriously?
We better be careful from now on when we use that app.
You should have checked the tools you used. Why do I, the one who was just watching, know more about it than you two?
So different from this side as
Shut up.
You're making no
Jeez.
sense.
Takamaki found out right when we were starting off. We gotta deal with this fast.
That girl's name is An Takamaki, right? Lady An.
Kitty Cat's got it down bad.
The shadows have noticed us. You better brace yourselves. Got it? We're counting on you, Joker.
Joker? That a nickname?
Don't refer to it in such a lame way. It's a code name. What kind of stupid phantom thief would use their real name? I'm not down for that. And there's no telling what kind of effect yelling our real names will have on the palace. It's just a precaution.
So, why is he Joker?
Because he's our trump card when it comes to fighting strength.
How do you know that? I mean, that does end up being the case. But how do you
It's
know
settled
that?
then. Next up is you, Ryuji. You'll be, let's see, Thug.
Are you picking a fight with me? Yeah, I'll choose it myself! When it comes to me, it's gotta be this mask. Honestly, I actually kinda like it. What if we named me after this?
Fine. Why not Skull then?
Oh, that sounds awesome! I'm Skull! What do we do about this one's code name?
What do you think?
How about Mona?
Well, if Joker thinks it's easier to call me that, then I'll go with it. Alright, from here on out, we're Joker, Skull, and Mona. We need to be absolutely thorough about using those code names from now on.
Alright, time to go steal this treasure thing. Let's make a dash for it.
If you hold R2 while moving, you will be able to dash. I knew it. I knew it. This will help you traverse a palace quickly, but be careful. While dashing, you'll be more easily spotted by enemies. Yes.
Yeah.
Looks like they don't know about this way in yet. Joker, Skull, are you ready? Let's go. That's not what we want there. There's a lot of people in the hallway.
Hey, look! Ain't that...
Those intruders the other day were quite entertaining. However, I can't allow that trash to ransack my castle. Strengthen the security, kill them on sight. I'll reward whoever brings me their heads.
Praise be to King Kamoshida! Death
Yeah,
to
because
the
we made him
intruders!
wary outside in the real world.
Hey,
Staying
Mona,
wary
can't we just beat the crap out of him and call it a day?
Look at all those soldiers, idiot! It'd be suicide! And I'm sure you don't want a repeat of last time. Besides, don't you want him to confess his sins? There's no point beating him up. We need to steal his materialized desires. The treasure.
Fine, so where is it?
It has to be somewhere in the depths of this castle. Let's infiltrate further in while he's out here.
Damn it. Damn it.
Damn it. There's a guard over here too. What do you want to do? Should I kick his ass? Hold on. This might be a good opportunity to teach you something. Alright, Joker, are you ready to take it down? Let's go.
Remember how I taught you hold-ups and all-out attacks? I'll teach you their practical use now. There's another use for hold-ups, besides simply defeating enemies.
Alright.
Shadows are beings born from people's hearts, so naturally they can talk, too. In other words, you can communicate with them. Get it? If you talk to them when they're cornered, they might offer money or items since they don't want to die. In fact, talking has a better chance of scoring something great, as opposed to just offing them. Well then, let's do the first step. Knock all the enemies down and do a hold-up. You're all knocked down! That was incredible, Joker!
Down, have a little conversation. Seriously? You guys are the intruders that King Kamoshida was talking about? Can't get worse than this. What are you going to do with me? So you let me live if I just give you
Well, something along those lines. Now let it be money or items. Just cough it up. Sorry.
I usually do though, no.
Oh, wait, what? This isn't how I was planning this to go. If that's the case, I guess it's time for you to go to hell.
Wait! I pressed X once there. Once. Can't we work something out? Don't kill me, please. Won't you let me go? Bye. I totally know how you feel. I'm the same way. Whoa, I feel different. Something's happening here. Oh yeah, I remember now. I don't belong just to King Kong. Not King Kong. King Kamoshida. Did I say King Kong? I'm an existence that drifts about in the sea of humanity's souls. My real name is Pixie. Like, some of those things, it was waiting for me to press X to carry on, and some of them it wasn't. That's really very...
What was that
which
just
one's
now?
what?
What happened?
For real?
What the hell was that about? The enemy got sucked into Joker's mask? I have no idea. I wasn't expecting that either. Intruders! Halt! My voice is definitely getting more. I'm thinking I'll try and get to the end of this bit of the palace. And I'll get the end of today. And then save it. And hopefully carry on with this fairly soon. Arceus potential allows him to hold multiple personas. As such, you can freely change which persona you have summoned. When you change personas, your stats, attribute, affinities, and available skills will change to match the persona you select. While in the persona menu, press L1 or R1 to change personas. Outside battle, press triangle, then select persona to change. You may normally change personas whenever you'd like, but during battle you can only change personas once per turn.
Pixie! You're mine.
Is that the shadow from earlier? Don't tell me. Did you take in the shadow's appearance and powers as a persona?
I can't honestly remember if doing a hold up to get items and such from multiples. And also, if I wanted to like actually get this as a persona, if I was to do that, would the other one be? Yeah, I could actually, yeah. And then that and stop. So do this, and then we top. Lend me your power. 32 horn beasts.
So that's your move. Then I guess I'll talk first. I'll decide if I'm gonna help you after. You never know if someone you know might be watching. Bad rep stretch like wildfire. If I were you, I'd quit all this nonsense. What's the point?
Either I don't know or I don't know any other way.
Hey, you gotta think of others too, you know. Just sticking to your guns is a real bad habit.
Besides that,
You know, in the human world, I hear that when people meet each other, they call it fate. What kind of fate do you think there is in this meeting between me and you?
I'm gonna end this fate.
Just feel like we might meet again, even if neither of us wants to. I'm done with words. Let's settle this fast.
That was not the right choice. Fair. Okay. I don't know if we can actually do the hold up talk again for this to get the power. Yeah. You never know if someone you know might really got this one. I think it was good last time based on the musical notes. I think that's a good.
besides that,
Okay. So same thing.
I don't buy it.
Hearing you say it, it's like you're just repeating something you learned in school. Look, I'll give this to you as a gift, I suppose.
Not bad. Not great, but not bad.
You know, I'd managed to talk myself out of it being the middle option. See ya, we're good now, right? Well, yes and no. I learned something.
Does that mean you can wield multiple personas?
Yeah, seems so, kitty cat.
Hey,
At least we
Mona,
got an item.
what was that about? What did Joker do?
He sealed the enemy's appearance and powers into his mask and made it his new persona. Is such a feat even possible? Even I've never
just
seen
seen it with
anyone
your
pull
own
that
eyes.
off.
How can you deny it?
Of course it is. Only one heart exists per person, so normally a person can only have one persona. Incredible. That ability will give us a huge advantage in battle.
See,
All right.
now it would
Try
make
to do that
sense
even
after
more if the
this
opportunity
point.
arises.
to be saying about how we're like
Hell yeah! We'll hold every last one of them up.
power play in battle because of having that variability in the persona. You know, it gives Joker a unique advantage over the other characters. Which isn't to say the other characters are bad, it's a unique change to it, so he is like a trump card. Whereas the others are very specific, he can change up for all sorts of scenarios. It's kind of interesting. Having like that mix of like static characters in your team with a character that can change a lot. During a hold-up, you can negotiate with any enemy's shadow. A successful negotiation may even earn you a new persona. If your enemy is a persona that you already have, a mask will appear beside its name. If you ask it, lend me your power, it will grant XP to your own persona, even if it's not currently equipped. Decide whether to defeat your foes quickly with all-out attacks and earn experience, or negotiate with them to obtain a persona or other reward.
I like you even more now. I really do have something special after all.
Yeah, I think there's like some personas that have particular drops you actually want to go for from doing that negotiating. Shim, sham, lim, lam.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but something feels off about this hallway. There's nothing we can do here right now. Let's try elsewhere.
Treasure chest spotted. Must be something good inside.
Show me your true form.
Skull needs a bit of healing.
Now's our chance to strike.
Let's go.
Got you. Does the force like a wind? Definitely want to.
It's almost scary how good I am. Try not to fall for me. That was just a taste of my power.
I actually forgot we can just get them to go.
All right, Joker. Very smooth.
There's something else.
Give it up.
Hero, please let me live. Have mercy, ho. Lend me your power. Here, then let's talk, ho. If we're on the same wavelength, I'll think about it, ho. You don't think you'll get away with the Scott Heath here, do you, ho? I'm a super popular shadow. You know. I don't know where I'm going with this, like, voice. My fans won't just sit around and take this home. Fans? Do you have fans? No, right. I bet you're super envious, ho. That's enough now. I knew from the very start. This is all some kind of TV thing, ho. Where's the camera? Wow, you got me. Well, there's no surprise since I found you out, ho. I feel like we're similar, ho he. I remember now. I'm not Shadow here, ho. I live in the sea, the he human heart. I'm Jack-o'-lantern, ho. I'm you, and you and me. You know, because I could have to try and keep my voice a bit more than normal. It's generally like a fair.
Your power's incredible,
But
Joker.
I imagine that as I get used to projecting my voice better, it should be like a bit easier. I think. Somewhat. Hopefully.
With this power. All right.
Okay, where's the other boys? Come over here with them Jimmy Jams.
Show me your true form.
Okay.
The first move is off.
Persona! There.
Give me your whole self.
Down. That was incredible, Joker.
Oh, so that's smooth, then I guess I'll take a look at it. I was only passing by and you roughed me up real bad. What's your deal, anyhow? Something bad happening in your life or something, Sonny? Got bad luck. Oh, I get it. Why'd it have to be the blinking? Oh, I get it. Beating me up's a way to let off some steam. You real hard case, huh? Ugh, this hurts. Hey, if you got any medicine, lend me some. One of them painkillers. That won't change anything. Hey. You're saying you're really gonna kill me anyway? Hey. What a coincidence, my sentiments exactly. Hey, I can't believe it, I remember now. See, this is one of the weird things that I'm not quite understanding on it. I don't know if it's like the order of it or what, but sometimes, because usually you're trying to aim for 2 sets of the musical notes, I believe. The ones with the red angry bits, I think that's like the worst one that you want to avoid, and like the worried water splashes, or like not water. Why can't I remember the word? The sweat splashes, the nervous sweat. I think that's kind of like a middle case. Sometimes it seems to just like tip the scales anyway. And if you bother whichever one's like the last one in the sequence is the more important one.
You've got a new mask,
So
Joker.
I might favour that one over it. Can't go. I mean, I have like read up before how it works, but
Okay.
give him that treasure. Silver dagger.
Oh.
What a score, Joker. Why not give it a try now?
All right.
Because this makes sense. Can't see
Show me your true form.
You could see me there, but not over there.
Now's our chance to strike. Go.
You're mine.
Miss. Come on, Joker.
Gee.
Woodland Persona! Let's go, Captain!
You did it, Skull.
I do find it interesting how they have to like cover their face for their persona to manifest.
Captain Kidd!
You did it, Skull. Don't move now.
Hey!
Maybe I should have gone for iPhone. Maybe.
Skull's in trouble. Someone pick up.
All right.
Yep. Who's next?
This one's weak to
Not
electricity.
bad. Intel? The old horse is next.
This one's weak to electricity. Yes, on the fist.
Bad.
What did you think? Graceful?
Losers.
Stylish?
Okay, so we got a fair bit of XP in that,
Okay.
which I mean, it is useful. But okay, skill. Morgana's got a fair bit more SP, so let's go with you. Ho ho.
Hey, look!
Ooh, it's another hazy looking door. This is that thing. What was it called? A safe room. Gosh darn it.
This is that place from earlier. What's up with this app? Just said the word Sakamoto said, and I ended up...
Princess?
Huh?
Princess!
Aren't there even more shadows here than before? Just getting this far has been a real pain in my ass.
Yeah.
It's all because you guys provoked Kamoshida, you know. Still, he seems to be awfully on guard.
Anyways, how are we supposed to steal that treasure thing?
Don't be so hasty. First, we'll need to secure an infiltration route.
What?
A path to the treasure's location. But honestly, I think we'll need a little more manpower in order to accomplish this. At the very least, one more person would be nice.
Hey, you say you don't have your memories and all, but somehow you still know about that kind of stuff? Do you think this thing's really got amnesia?
It is kind of strange. I'm going to say it's suspicious because it is.
That's what you think of me?
No, I'm not saying
Sure
in that way.
talk
Just,
big, but what if it turns
I would
out
say
you're
that
just some
just the
stray
whole thing
cat
that
in
you
the
have this like
That
all
can't
of this
be.
information.
Still, why was a
Very
princess in
specific to
such
this.
an odd place?
Princess?
In itself, there's a suspiciousness to it, not to mean that it means that you are untrustworthy.
It
The
doesn't
whole
matter now.
nature of that.
We must take it back to King Kamoshida.
Who's this princess they're talking about?
I should probably look into this.
And yet another question goes unanswered. Stuff like the castle and that navigation app are mysterious, but Morgana's got them both beat. Oh, crap, sorry. What was I again? Oh, yeah, Skull.
Yeah.
This is bad.
That was fast.
Your friend, Lady On. She's been taken by shadows!
Wait, what? We sent her home earlier.
If Lady On does indeed have the app, it could be possible.
Oh no. Don't tell me it got put on hers just like mine. Damn it. We let her out for her own safety and
Once
she
you've
just came
opened
back
the
in by
box,
herself.
you can't put it back.
Damn it.
You need to hurry and rescue her.
Yes! Okay, let's go.
What was that? Jingle jangle noise. She's just past that dining room looking place. Let's go. I mean, maybe it's just a noise from the safe room.
Joker.
Yeah, I think it's just like...
Is this some kind of filming? Who's in charge here?
To be fair, Ryuji had a very similar response when first coming here.
This way!
Look, I'll apologize for touching the armor without permission.
She totally doesn't get what's going on.
Let's hurry.
Well, it's kind of
We
hard
have
to,
to save her.
you know.
Now then.
Well, there's not much else we can do. Wow. Pardon me. I suppose you could like go back and save
Seriously, I'm
in
gonna
the safe
call
room.
the cops.
So,
and at least like
this is
reload,
the intruder.
which should respawn the enemies, so you can, if you want to,
Kamoshida?
try and level up a bit, but it would also potentially
Who's
use
that?
resources depending on how you.
More
deal with
importantly,
them.
what is this place?
What enemies
Why's
spawn?
the school turned into something like this?
I can't believe you mistook my aunt for someone like her. Are you afraid?
What is that outfit? Have you lost your mind?
I do as I please here. After all, this is my castle, the world of my desires.
What the? Wait, is this some red light district?
What a
That's where you
lively
head west.
slave.
This isn't funny! Enough of the bullshit, Kamoshida!
The girls decided to tell me off. What do you think of that?
Talking back is like totally unforgivable.
In that case, she should be executed.
Like her own self,
Now then,
or at least how
should I
Kamoshida
play
envisions
you?
her.
Shall I tear you into
Push
little
for her own
pieces?
execution.
Are you kidding
Or
me?
the real her's execution. should
This
say.
is effed up. Is that what he thinks of the girls on the volleyball team?
Hey, that's...
Takamaki!
Just when I was about to start enjoying myself.
What's the deal with this guy?
You little...
How many times are you gonna come back? I bet you just like those thieves. You came because you're pissed at me, huh? But, I forget that chick's name. But it's your fault she jumped, you know.
Huh?
You were so reluctant to throw yourself onto me that I had her take your place.
You bastard!
No! Take one more more step and I'll kill her on the spot.
Damn it!
Just sit back and enjoy the dismantlement show.
No, don't!
Maybe I'll start with her clothes.
You're such a perv!
Hey, what are we gonna do?
Fucking beat the shit out of him.
Takamaki!
Is this my punishment for what happened to Shio?
That's more like it. You should have looked like this from the start.
Shio, I'm so sorry.
Don't listen to this bullshit.
No, I don't want that. You're right. Letting this piece of shit toy with me. What was I thinking?
It's like I always say, slaves should just behave and...
Shut the fuck up.
Shut up! I've had enough of this. You pissed me off, you son of a bitch!
My, it's taken far too long. Tell me, who is going to avenge her if you don't?
They went a bit much. A bit.
Such is the scream of the other
just a
you
little.
that dwells within. I am thou, thou art
Like, Ryuji wasn't quite this
we
wiggly.
can finally forge a contract.
I hear you, Carmen. You're right. No more holding back.
There you go. Nothing can be solved by restraining yourself. Understand? Then I'll gladly lend you my strength.
That always gets me, the whole fucking, that it rips off the skin on their face. And you can hear them scream out when they do it.
You know what? I'm not some cheap girl you can toy with, you scumbag.
It's nice that the first thing she did
Stole
was to
everything
kill her
from
fake
Shio.
self.
You destroyed her. Now it's your turn. I will rob you of everything.
How dare you! Enough of your insolence!
Ciao, ciao.
No, I've had enough of you.
Ciao.
No one's gonna stop me now. Let's go, Carmen.
How dare you deny King Kamoshida's love, you selfish lass! Pay for this insolence with your life!
Unfortunately, I don't think we
Dirtbag just
can
sees women as sexual
tame
outlets.
this one. This
Don't
counts
make
as
me
like
laugh with that
a
love
sort of mini
bullshit.
boss thing.
Come on, Carmen. Let's give them hell. Persona.
More Heelys, but I'm pretty sure it's
You
going to
did
be
it.
fun.
They've fallen flat. Finish him.
Okay, it does all right damage, so it's not like resisting or anything.
He's weak to fire.
Okay, that's resist.
Persona!
I like to just do them, just at least to okay, oh, no.
Joker, you're hurt. Don't get Persona.
Oh boy! Yeah, it's gonna be a slightly less all-out attack. Making sure the damage of it is like the collective of each unit currently having a
Persona!
Yep. On as well. What bothers me is that I think Ryuji might not XP.
Okay, guys.
But thanks to the bonuses, you do have some revives.
Using it. Screwed that up.
So can get through a bit. Thankfully. Yeah, might as well.
Oh, Skull. You're
really? Get fucked.
To think there would be a woman who could stand up to King Kamoshida.
Well, it's not actually all that. People just like
Outside of
hold me
school,
way
that
too
guy's
high of a
nothing but
guard.
a pathetic loser.
This isn't the unfortunate thing, like, people themselves, they put themselves on a pedestal and convince other people as well that they're like so much higher than them and can do so much and just get away with it.
Check out this new skill.
Now I'm even more charming.
Patrick, what do you do? Yours dizzy, forget, sleep, hunger for one ally. Okay.
Oh shit.
Yeah, shit. Fucking run, you little bitch.
Wait!
Why'd you come here, man? And more importantly, how?
You see, she's clearly
Hey, is
like
that how
very
you
like
speak to a woman?
tired now.
Are you all right,
compared to
Lady
the
On?
other two. I imagine they're still
Lady
tired,
On?
but like,
Wait,
it does seem
what
like
is
the
this
initial
thing? Is it alive? How can it talk? And where in the world are we?
particularly drained.
Just calm down. Everything's going to be okay. Don't worry.
How am I
It's
supposed to calm
alright.
down? Huh? Why am I dressed like this? When did I... What's with this?
Just calm down.
How
Chill.
can you expect me to be calm?
Well, this is the
Well,
representation
I'm
of your
stumped.
inner
A search
self,
party
so
will be coming
like
for us
if you're
soon.
uncomfortable
There's no
with
time to
that, like
explain.
you're just really
We don't have
uncomfortable
a
with
choice.
yourself.
Let's retreat for now.
No. Which
We were just getting fired up and you had to go and get in the
no.
way. Fine. Here,
it's
give me your arm.
well, they're saying
You
that
take the
both
other
of the other
side.
two were like concerned as well, and I suppose there's a bit more of a tendency to concern about one's image among the female population. Not that that's
Thanks.
a bad thing. There's
Looks
very
like we made it
clear
back.
reasons as to
Hey, are you okay?
what's ended up being the case.
Well, pretty much.
The people
Wait,
have gone so
I
weird about
lied.
all that stuff.
I'm still confused about all of this.
I know.
You may be safe now, but a lot sure did
Ugh,
happen
people
back
have
there.
to keep going to
At any
extremes
rate,
for everything.
We
man.
stand out too much here.
Relax.
Let's relocate to a safer
Try and
spot.
understand each other better, you know, instead of being all one-sided. Which is quite funny that.
Which
like,
one you want?
The best way to understand
Whichever's
your
not
own
carbonated.
ideals and things better is
They're
to
both actually.
pit them against
Then-
someone with an opposing view and understand their side of it, which will in
Here you
turn
go.
help you understand yourself better.
What about
You know,
me?
if you actually put in
Huh?
an attempt
But
to
you're a cat.
understand what they're saying rather
Have you
than
calmed down, Lady
just be
On?
combative, you know.
Morgana, right?
'Cause I know a lot of
I
people
really
seem to
am
think that
talking
that's the
to a
best way to
cat.
push what they believe in,
This
but like,
feels so strange.
it actually
sorry.
doesn't help themselves
You're
get
not
their
a
own.
cat, right?
It's
beliefs
only natural
straightened
that you're
out.
confused. Demanding that you understand all of this right after what you went through is asking too much.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I still can't believe what happened. That power. My persona.
It's the will of your rebellion, Lady On. With it, you'll be able to fight in that other world.
So if what you told me is true, we can make Kamoshida have a change of heart, right? Is it really possible? Can we actually force him to confess his crimes?
Well, at least
The
that's the
volleyball team's
idea.
keeping quiet about this while teachers and parents turn a
there's a
blind
whole
eye.
game
If
planned,
guys like us
so-
try and complain,
Yeah.
they're just gonna shoot us down. Going all in on this plan is the only choice we got.
Then let me help too. I want to make him pay for what happened to Shiho. He just keeps going like nothing happened, even after what he did to her. I'll never forgive him.
Wait, did you just say, let me help? You mean you want us to take you along?
Yeah, of course.
Don't act like I'm going to drag you down.
I was
Aren't you
gonna say.
watching? I can
But
fight
yeah.
too.
She got a
Hey,
whole badass
what should we
persona,
do?
and it's the entire reason why we were able to go so smoothly through that mini boss. It'll be great.
I agree
It's extra
as well.
heals as well.
We are
Now we've got
lacking
3
in
members on the
manpower,
team that
after
can
all.
heal.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
Even if
Yeah.
you said no, I'd just go in alone.
I mean, we already
right,
seen
she
her
can go
do
by
that.
herself.
Which, yeah, would make her
I
more
guess
of a
it'd
target.
be more dangerous
and
turning her down.
More likely to not be able to survive. in
Then
the
it's
long run.
decided. Well, I hope we get along. I'm going to make Kamoshida atone for what he did. Not just for Shiho's sake, but for everything he's done. I won't let any more people suffer because of him. I'll do whatever it takes.
I didn't even press a button. What? Why? Why? I'd look so good in that red number. And hello again, Baloo.
A group
Sorry.
like yours must have relied
don't
on
think I've
subtlety
forgotten.
and
He looks like
misdirection.
he's gone off.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
you'd never
Sorry
survive.
about that. I missed you.
Some of you might
you
even
do
have
end
been
up seeing
hiding
this
behind a
one of
public
Fox or
face
anything.
their entire lives. If you're listening, then answer
I'm sure
me.
you would look just damn.
I am thou. Thou
I
art
am
I. Thou hast acquired a new vow.
Thou.
It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the lover's persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
What have you get? Arcana Lovers. Lamoverex. Lamoverex? Lamoverex.
All right.
Unless the X is silent. Lamoverex. You've unlocked the Lover's Confidant. Fusing personas of the Lover's Arcana will now grant you XP due to Arcana Burst. Arcana Burst.
Just let me know when you're heading back in.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. We don't have each other's info. Hey,
Would
give me
be
your number and
useful.
chat ID. And, I'll be counting on you then. Same goes for you, Morgana.
The pleasure is all mine, Lady Ann. What a kind girl. Such admirable consideration for others. And the innocence to cast herself into the jaws of death to achieve her goal. She cares about her friends, and she's beautiful to boot. What a girl. She's captured my heart.
Dude. You know,
I mean, I think
it'd
she
be better if
captured
this
your
group
heart
could
a
get
while
together
ago.
quick
You're
from
just
now
kind
on.
of like
True.
tumbling
Our
down
best
a hill.
option would be to make a secret
This one.
hideout where we could discuss these things.
Hideout, huh? I like the sound of that.
The school rooftop would work. It seems like nobody goes up there. For the time being, that will make the perfect hideout. I can't contact you from inside a palace, so I'll stay in this world. That being said, I'll need someone to take care of me. I'm personally nominating you. You should feel honored.
This is all you. There's no way I can at my place.
The train will be arriving
Well,
soon.
we now have
No
our
thanks,
hideout,
Adrian.
so let's meet there tomorrow.
Okay, let's go look at my new residence for this world.
The Shujin Academy rooftop will be your hideout from now on. Yeah, come on, Morgana. Let's go out. It's been a long day.
Stay upstairs while we're open for business.
Hello.
Yes?
Hey, lay off the customers.
I'm just having a
Sorry
conversation.
if he was rude, Doctor.
I don't mind.
Come on, you're getting in the way.
Doc.
Go on upstairs.
Wait till later. The cafe's open right now, you know.
Thanks. I'll see you later.
Come back again.
Like, I took 2 steps. She's already gone. What was all the fuss about?
That's it for today.
Jeez.
Oh, That customer just now? She's the
Yeah,
head
the one we
doctor
wanted
over
to
at
be
that
friends
clinic
with.
down the street. Rumor has it she gives pretty crappy examinations and sells some weird homemade medicines on top of that. At least, that's what I've heard. I haven't been there myself. They
Well,
should really
maybe you
just leave her
shouldn't just
alone.
trust rumors,
It's not like
Sojiro.
she's getting in the way of their lives.
Hey, are we there yet?
Well, I gotta get home and start making dinner.
Somebody can hear the kitty.
What the? What is this place? Is this some kind of abandoned house?
Wow.
Hey, are you... I was wondering why I heard meowing. What did you bring it here for?
It doesn't have a home.
Nowhere, huh? Look, this place is a restaurant. Animals are a no-go. Though, I guess you might stay on good behavior if you've got a pet to take care of. Fine. But keep it quiet when we're open for business. And don't let it roam downstairs, or I'll toss it out. Oh, and I'm not going to take care of it. That's all on you.
So you say. Is he such
Is
a
that the
sweetheart?
ruler of this place? He seemed pretty understanding for someone who keeps you cramped up in this dump. Then again, I suppose to normal people I just sound like a meowing cat.
Seriously. Had to keep calling out in that cute little voice. Make sure you wash that dish. By the way, have you decided on a name?
He wanted to give it a name.
I was hoping I'd get to name it.
Yeah.
Looks like the chief likes me better than you. And to be honest, this place is heaven compared to Kamoshida's cells.
That's true.
Remember how you guys asked me before about what I am? To be honest, I don't remember anything about my birth. I think the metaverse's distortions made me lose both my memories and my true form.
Is it a human
It has to be. I mean, why else would a cat be able to talk like this? There's no other possible explanation. There's no doubt that
Well-
the distortions were what caused me to lose my real self. I'm sure that once they're purged, I'll finally be able to get that self back. And I have a pretty good idea on how to do it too. That's why I was in the castle in the first place.
Look, you're very clearly an anomaly of sorts.
Come to think of it,
If nothing else.
I didn't get hungry over in that
But-
world. Let me make myself clear. Your taking care of me won't be for nothing. It'll be give and take. Due to my knowledgeable and dexterous nature, I have a lot of intel on infiltration tools.
What are those?
Well, I can't tell you more unless we settle on a deal. In exchange for you keeping me here, I'll teach you about these tools. How does that sound?
Let's do this.
I like that answer. Then it's a deal.
Another link. Just collecting the cards, getting a whole pack.
Skillful infiltrations and escapes to all manner of places. There's even the possibility that you used special tools and had someone who manufactured them.
Oh, you could tell all of that, could you?
Answer me.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow.
A new vow.
It shall become
New
the wings
vow.
of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity.
New vow.
With the birth of the magician persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Libertalier.
All right.
Nice. Allows you to craft basic infiltration tools. Each
I'll
of them
lecture
have
you
like
about
their
the
own things.
infiltration
There's
tools over
some
time.
bonuses that affect the particular character,
By the
and
way,
others that.
the power
like,
you used in the
actually, like,
palace
unlock
was
features in the
seriously
game.
amazing. The stronger that power gets, the more reliable it'll be as a trump card.
Yeah, because now it's a natural
I'm
trump
gonna
card.
stick with
I
you
don't know
wherever
why you called
go
us a
from
trump card
today on.
before.
Personas
But
are
when
the
we were
strength
even,
born from one's heart.
there's nothing for us
Depending
to
on what
stand
kind
out
of
with.
life experience you gain, I bet it'll affect that power as well. And if you become
Maybe.
acquainted with capable people, you might learn various useful skills too. This
That's
is all part of our
definitely
deal. Got it?
Can be, depending on how you involve
I
yourself with
expect
them.
great things from you.
And if you
Don't let me
decide to
down,
actually
okay?
learn from them. Wait. Also, I'll accompany you when you go out. Don't worry, it's free of charge. Getting around in cat form sounds pretty inconvenient, though. Well, it is what it is. We'll just have to deal with being carried in that bag of yours. You say it's free of charge, but we're carrying you around, so you don't have to walk. Although it would also probably be suspicious and you might be taken up by some sort of officer. Thanks for everything today. You saved me, and I didn't even thank you properly. Don't worry about it. I can't. Anyway, I wanted to let you know at least.
You
See you
guys send
tomorrow.
messages to each other with that thing, right? I wanted to. So, I'm gonna have to ask you to type for me.
At any rate, is this really a place for someone to live? Can we clean now? Kitty? I'm all for teaching you how to make infiltration tools, but you really need to clean your room first. Yes.
Oh!
But you can just clean it later. For now, let's call it a day and get some sleep. Oh, okay, we're not cleaning
Well
this.
then.
Tomorrow's going to be a busy day. Keep it together, all right? Actually, yeah, don't
Let's
sleep
do
yet.
it.
We are saving because we're actually going to call it there for today. I think, hopefully, with how close we are, at the least, we might be able to actually get through Kamoshida's dungeon tomorrow. And hopefully that'll go fairly well, and we can finally make him confess for his crimes and pay for all of the atrocious things he has done. But yeah, that's it for this stream. So thank you for anyone who's joined, is watching this on the VODs. If you've liked it, obviously give us a follow. And thank you again, and I'll see you next time, hopefully very soon. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.